host Green Bay, and then we've got the Rams. They are going to take on either Detroit or Minnesota based on how this all shakes out. We got a lot still on the line tonight, but Rodney was able to catch up with Lions running back Jahmyr Gibbs just a little bit earlier.
Coach Campbell decided to play you guys last week. What did that do for this team?
I mean, we wanted to play all along, you know. That game was personal to us, and yeah, we just wanted that one back.
David Montgomery is out. You get the bulk of the carries. How has that changed your approach?
I mean, I approach every game the same, so me personally,
Man, I'm excited for this game.
I mean, it definitely, you know, gets us, you know, ready.
Man, I'm excited for this fucking game, bro.
Coming to home games and away games, so Chiefs, all the fans, just keep it going.
Wish you the best, brother.
It's the calm before the storm for Sonic Jahmyr Gibbs, hoping to get it going in the ground game for the Lions and that offense. It is time now.
It is Sam Day Night Football. Because it's all about me.
As you saw in my three-play earlier, you know I expect a lot of points to be scored tonight, and there may be no offense in the NFL hotter than the Detroit Lions. So I'm taking the Lions team total over 27.5 points. Lions have scored at least 34 points in each of their last 4 games. I expect Minnesota also put up plenty of points tonight. Detroit will need to stay aggressive in this one. So yeah, give me the over on 27.5 points for the Lions as my Berries bet tonight.
What is up, motherfuckers and party people? How the hell is everybody doing today? I hope you guys are having a great fucking day. Today is going to be an amazing day, an amazing stream, an amazing night. We have the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions, both at 14-2. Both are tied at the moment for the top of the NFC. And both are tied right now at the top of their division. Well, actually, I don't think... I think there's some tiebreaker that fucking... I don't know. But they are both tied atop both of those lists. And this game decides it. This game decides who is the number 1 seed. The winner of this game will win the number 1 seed. We'll have a bye week next week, and we'll have home field advantage for the entire playoffs. The team that loses this game will have to play next week, and they will be playing on the road in Los Angeles against the Los Angeles Rams. It's going to be a fun fucking game. It's all the stakes are high. This game is a Lions home game from Detroit, Michigan, Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan. It's going to be a good one. Got everybody lined up, getting ready to go. Got Sam Darnold as the starting QB for the Vikings. Got Jared Goff as the starting QB for the Lions. It's going to be a good fucking game.
Wait, has Danny DeVito been...
Gonna be a good fucking game.
I guess so. Don't tell Mom.
Your favorite sub, hot or cold in a bowl. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub or both.
What are you doing?
Yo, Sean, put him on game.
He's locked in on Prize Picks. Just pick more or less on at least 2 players and lock in for the game.
Plus, you can play in almost every state.
Enter $5 and get $50 instantly with Code TV. Prize Picks. Run your game.
Did you know that Geico's whole 15 minutes thing, that came from me? Really? My first idea was, in 1/4 of an hour, your savings will tower. Over you, figuratively speaking. But that's not catchy, is it? That's not going to swim about in your brain. So I thought, what about 15 minutes, 15%? Serendipity.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Au revoir, mon amour. Au bientôt.
Let's work on that French, shall we?
I'm excited for this one. This is the final regular season game of the year in the NFL. All the other Sunday games are completed, so this is it. This is the only game left in the entire season for the regular season. We still have, obviously, the whole playoffs to go.
Here we go again.
This game is total.
If I were them, I'd be scared.
Some fucking Patriots news. We won today. We beat the Bills, so we're not going to be the number 1 seed. But honestly, I don't think we need the number 1 seed because we already have Drake May, who I think is going to be a superstar quarterback in the future. So I don't think we really need to worry about. I don't think a 4th seed is that bad. I think we get the 4th seed. I'm pretty sure that's what we're getting. I don't think it's that bad. But Gerard Mayo, our head coach, got fired today also after a win, which is kind of weird. So, yeah, it's fucking great. I don't really care. Honestly, like I said, I don't care because I really don't. But, like, I do think he probably should have been able to have another year of an opportunity because he kind of came into the season knowing it was going to be a disaster. So, like, I don't know, like, expectations weren't high. So, I don't know. I feel like he should have another year, but fans don't like him. I don't really care, but the fans don't like him, so. Yeah, it really was the minor league Buffalo Bills team. Josh Allen had 1 snap so he could start the game, so he could, like, continue his game starting streak. And then after that, it was Mitch Trubisky. And then, yeah, the minor league Bills. The AAA Bills.
First season. Now he's in his 4th, and they are eyeing a trip to the Super Bowl, and it starts with a win here in a 1 seed. Sam Darnold didn't know he was going to be the quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings when this all started, but all he's done is set career highs and lead the Vikings to this moment. Let's talk about a little bit of Sunday Funday, though, starting with the Broncos clinching their first playoff. Let's go. What a final would you two say, Maria? Who's going to ride those wild horses? How about this guy, Bo Nix, 38-0, as I completed his first 18 passes. It's a rookie record. He threw 4 touchdowns, a wild day in Denver. They've earned a right and punched their ticket to go face Josh Allen of Buffalo next week. Oh, that should be good. This is a little segment we like to call 34 Seconds of Madness. All right, keep up now. Bijan.
It's also my first stream of 2025. It's the new year.
Bears, game-winning field goal. Sorry, Green Bay. You're the 7th seed. You're going to Philadelphia now. Let's go to Dallas. Mariota, touchdown. McLaurin, you're the 6th seed. You're going to LA. Can the Bucs get in the playoffs? Baker's running around like a chicken with his head cut off. Laterals the ball, Bucky Irvin. Touchdown. You win the NFC South. You're the 3 seed. You'll be hosting the Commanders. Well, how about Tampa Bay? Yes, you wrapped up that seed. You won the division. But something's more important than getting Mike Evans. His 11th straight season with 1,000 yards. Who's the other guy to do that? Only the GOAT.
Yeah, Mike Evans from the Tampa Bay Bucks. 11th straight season with 1,000+ receiving yards. Tying Jerry Rice's NFL record.
And the loser of tonight's game will go on the road and face the Rams in the wild card matchup. It's time for tonight's home team picks brought to you by Lowe's. And with America's pick, they're rolling with the Lions.
I watched the very end of that game.
The Motor City to get this victory. Wow, we're almost split. The guy with the red vest is on the opposite side of me. Let's check in with Tony and Rodney and why they're rolling with their picks, guys.
Well, Maria, you can hear these fans. I've been on the road 2 years now. I've never been in a building where the noise has been this loud so early before the game. Minnesota coaches say they've got to deal with this, make sure they're under control with their operation. From the Detroit standpoint, they've talked about ball security, protected from that Brian Flores defense.
I'm looking at the Lions. I'm looking at one guy in particular, Zadarius Smith. He has to do a great job setting the edge, but also getting after the quarterback. But if I'm Coach Aaron Quinn, Coach, I'm not going to play a ton of man-to-man. I'm going to keep 2 safeties back and rely more on zone and keep everything in front of me.
But yeah, kickoff for this game is at 8:20, so about 11 minutes from now. But yeah, the atmosphere in the stadium is electric right now. It feels like a playoff game, even though it's not. Not quite. I mean, it kind of is in a way. It's kind of like the playoffs are starting early.
We've reached the 272nd and final game of the regular season. Winner gets a bye. Home field advantage. The NFC North champion and the 1 seed. Loser goes to the Rams next week. You get Mike, Chris, and Melissa after the break.
This has been the Hyundai Sunday Night Kickoff. Spanish language audio provided by Telemundo Deportes, or watch tonight's game in Spanish on Telemundo.
Hurt in a car? Call William Attar, 444-4444.
There's a book that I read years ago and took to heart. When bad things happen to good people. Here at Stanley Law, the good person we're talking about is Zach. He lives in Syracuse and had
Zach.
a lot of bad things happen to him.
I don't give a
worked
fuck.
together with
Fuck Zach.
And won.
Here's a letter from Zach. I never would have had a chance without help. Your help changed my life for the better.
Fuck that.
Thank
Fuck
you.
Zach. He deserves a bad life.
Stanley Law. There for you.
We're your neighbors, friends, and your family. We care about our community, your business, and most important, you.
We support charities like the United Way, the Command Ryan Child Advocacy Center, proud members of IBW Local 43, and NECA Contractors. You don't just see our work, you live it. From the JMA Wireless Dome, hospitals, schools, and city buildings, the IBEW is part of the community.
Central New York's future is bright, and IBEW Local 43 and NECA will continue to help light, power, and grow Central New York.
My father was diagnosed
Fuck Central New York.
with pancreatic cancer a year before my cancer struggle. My tumor was so large that it was crushing my organs. I was put under the care of Dr. Kelly and Dr. Vandermeer, and they removed a tumor that was 17 pounds, 42 centimeters.
Fuck you and fuck your
Saved my
tumor.
organ. All the doctors up here were amazing. All the nurses were amazing. I can't thank them enough for helping me recover and get back to a normal life.
There's one law firm that effectively handles the most serious personal injury cases. The Porter Law Group. Securing over $500 million in compensation for the individuals and families they represent.
Fuck those individuals.
Providing their clients with the answers and justice they deserve. The Porter Law Group. You only get one chance to hire the right law firm. The Porter Law Group. Don't settle for less.
Geico proudly presents the Sunday Night Anthem.
Copyright. Gotta turn that down. Waiting all day for Sunday night. Fucking stupid ass song. And it lasts forever too. The song fucking lasts like fucking 17 minutes. Not that long, but it feels like it. Cough.
14-2 Minnesota Vikings trying to take that title tonight on NBC's Sunday Night Football. Game 272. What a scene. We've never had a regular season game like this. 28 combined wins on the field behind us. Winner gets the 1 seed, losers the 5. Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth, Melissa Stark down the sideline. Pretty good deal here, huh?
It is amazing. Everybody's ready to go.
All right, let's hit the Lions. No surprise there. They went to the NFC Championship game last year. Record-setting season on offense. Best season in franchise history. What a terrible number of injuries on the defense. So how do they close the deal and win tonight?
So on offense, they're going to have to attack. We know that, right? They're going to go for it on 4th down. On defense, absolutely no fear. They're going man coverage. They're going blitz, despite the fact that Justin Jefferson and some of the very best receivers in the National Football League on that other side expect fireworks all night long.
That other side, Minnesota, preseason prognostication, maybe a 7-win team. They've doubled it. Now they're 1 win from the 1 seed, and the one big reason is their free agent acquisition at quarterback.
Oh, man, Sam Darnold's been so good, an amazing story, and I guess the only question is he ready for that next step now? And so we're going to find out. I was thinking, we haven't seen a story like this since the last year with Jared Goff, when he was in the exact same situation and had to prove himself. And now these two Pro Bowl quarterbacks, they're going at it for the number 1 seed.
For more on what's at stake tonight, down to the field, and Melissa Stark.
Phone going on DND. Nobody fucking bother me.
Really on the line. Since 1990, more than 3/4 of the Super Bowls have included a number 1 seed. The Vikings are looking to clinch their first number 1 seed since 1998. The Lions trying to clinch their first ever. Only 2 number 5 seeds have made it to the Super Bowl. But, oh, by the way, they both went on to win. Cam Bynum said tonight's game is like a heavyweight fight. 2 undefeated fighters, both in our prime, going at it. But someone is going to lose. Jared Goff,
We are so privileged to have this matchup.
Trying to knock us off, but we want to defend our division title.
Obviously, all the Week 18 games before the season starts, they're never like actually truly scheduled. They're all TBD right up until the week before those games. So you never know. But they made the best game possible, the night game.
Ladies and gentlemen, earlier this week, the country experienced a horrific act of violence with a heartbreaking tragedy in New Orleans. Our hearts are with the New Orleans community, including the brave first responders. At this time, please stand and join in a moment of silent reflection in memory of the victims, their families, and loved ones. Thank you.
Joe Flacco won.
Sunday Night Football is brought to you by Hyundai. There's joy in every journey.
Are you serious?
Did you get him?
I didn't.
Okay, that's weird.
You never miss a drive. I mean, you could always try the line.
I got something better. I'm on my way.
Joe Flacco won today. That's good.
Did I lie? Yeah, it's a better drive. The all-new Hyundai Santa Fe.
Sure, a meal like this is an option. But this is Applebee's really big meal deal. Choose our new hand-breaded Big Clucked chicken sandwich or the stacked classic bacon cheeseburger, plus endless fries and drinks, all for just $9.99.
Not
just for the good stuff.
That's what I like about you.
We are in for all.
That's what I like about you.
Nothing as powerful as the power.
That's what I like about you.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, people like Geico because it's just easy. Bundling, for example. You've got car insurance here and home insurance here. Why not? Zip,
dude, I'm hyped for this game.
Save even more. Some things are better together.
Chester,
like,
are you hyped?
Tea and crumpets.
Chester! Where even are you?
Just anything. Like,
are you even in here?
A porcupine at a balloon factory.
I don't even know if
That'd
he's
be a
fucking
mess.
here.
I mean, for starters, porcupines are famously no good in a team setting.
Geico. Save even more when you
There
bundle
you
home
are.
and car insurance.
Oof.
Hello,
Stuck
Chelsea.
paying for that old phone? Don't be.
Ah, you all saw my ass crack. That's not the first time.
You know, at Verizon,
Won't be the last either.
and you'll get iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on us. Now with Genmoji. That's a value of up to $1,800. Only on Verizon.
Time for Sunday Night Football. Get game day deals on whatever you're craving all season long. Only on Uber Eats. Order now for kickoff.
The ball comes your way, you make a play. We make plays, we win the game. Turn it up on it, baby.
NBC Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Improbability. Is it just me, or is it maybe the very best thing sports can offer us? Giving us a reminder, maybe even proof, that what doesn't seem possible actually is. And tonight's a perfect example. These two teams, and this quarterback. Who would have believed he'd take them here? 14 wins, doubters at every turn, and over again, Sam Darnold proving the Vikings are for real. Meanwhile, my Lions are for real too. Honestly, it never gets old saying it out loud.
We play this football.
This is what you fight for. This is what you play for. In spite of all the injuries. No, it's not going to be easy. It's not supposed to be. Still rolling over pretty much the whole league. Is this what destiny feels like? Maybe. And so here we are after 271 kickoffs. The very last one.
I don't have to tell you what 1-0 this next week means.
With the biggest possible stakes you could have in a game.
To be able to have the division and the 1 seed on the line. It's as good as it gets.
What else could a fan ask for? Tonight.
What's up, Daniel? How you doing?
Dare to dream the impossible. Vikings, Lions, for the NFC's top seed on Sunday night.
Historic night here in Detroit of the NFL's 105 years. This is game 17,098. Never been a regular season matchup of two
Patriots win because Buffalo didn't play starters, yeah.
wins. The Vikings, the Lions. A matchup made for Sunday night. Coaches Dan Campbell and Kevin O'Connell, stakes are simple. Winner gets the bye, the 1 seed, home field until the
So the Vikings will get the football. Wait, no, the Lions will get the football to start the game. The Lions, it says they have it because they're about to kick it. But the Lions are.
Their rookie kicker, Will Reichert, will kick it for Minnesota. Spread 84% touchbacks this year. The Lions get Khalif Raymond, their outstanding return man and receiver, back. He's on the right. Craig Reynolds on the left. Cold outside, but plenty warm inside.
Yeah, it's an indoor stadium.
Inside Ford Field. We've seen
And off we go.
Here we go to wrap up the season. 7 deep. Lions take a knee, and Detroit will have it at the 30. Here's their offense.
Jared Goff, Cal. Jahmyr Gibbs, Alabama. Jameson Williams, Bama. Amon-Ra St. Brown, USC. Tim Patrick, Utah. Sam Laporta, Iowa. Taylor Decker.
Green flag, Jaden.
Michigan. Trey Gregnow, Arkansas. Kevin Zeitler, Wisconsin. Panay Sewell, Oregon.
5 of those 11 named to the Pro Bowl this week. This is the #1 scoring
All
offense
right.
in the league.
Football.
3 points a game.
A handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll get about a yard and a half there, so only 1 yard.
Montgomery is
he is out with a knee injury. For Jared Goff, named to his 4th Pro Bowl this week, 2nd in passing yards, 3rd in completion percentage, a personal career best, 4th in passing touchdowns, and he has started every game the last 3 seasons for the Lions. So his stats have been good. He's been a great combination with that man on the left. Ben Johnson, a hot topic when it comes to future head coaches in the NFL. It's out quick into the hands of
And that'll be about another 2 yards.
One of the 2 along with Josh Metellus over there for Minnesota, and quickly it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, and this is when the Minnesota
third down.
Vikings love to play. Now, in the
3rd and
past,
5.
we have seen the Vikings with Brian Flores, this being a heavy pressure down, a big blitz down. But this year, he's been much more on 3rd or 4th down, playing zones behind him. So I think the question coming in is, which Brian Flores are we going to see here tonight? Does he back off here and play coverage?
Lions chess piece, they empty out the backfield. Full rush, the throw's complete, trying to get there.
And that'll be a 1st down.
To the 41-yard line.
Jameer Gibbs carries it for a 1st down.
The man who runs the show on the Viking defense. 1st down, Detroit.
They get this double crossing route, and you'll see a little wiggle in here as his teammate sets the pick inside. You just want to bump that defender out and around. And Blake Cashman, one of the better coverage linebackers in the NFL. We're going to be seeing that matchup all night tonight.
You hear a cheer during a replay. It usually means Dan Skipper has reported eligible. He just did, number 70 for the Lions. From the 41-yard line, inside.
And Jameer Gibbs will carry it again. And he won't get any. He'll actually be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Be about a loss of 2.
High School, Harrison Phillips, Stanford, Jonathan Bullard, Florida, Benjamin Ginkgo, Wisconsin, Blake Cashman, Minnesota, Ivan Pace Jr., Cincinnati, Stephon Gilmore, South Carolina, Joshua Metellus, Charles W. Flanagan, Hitman, Patron Woodjones, Cam Bynum, Corona Centennial High School, Byron Murphy, Utah.
He's Pro Bowl bound coming into this week. No defense, forced more turnovers. Their 3rd sacks, 4th in points allowed. It's a terrific matchup. Lions 0 against the Vikings D.
It's going to take a few plays, I guess, to get the fucking scoreboard right. The scoreboard's dumb.
There to make the stop. It'll be 3rd down and about 8 for the Lions.
3rd and 8.
Takeaway story, as I say, came into the game this week. Number 1 with the action that's already happened. They're backed off to tied for 3rd. But every game, Chris, they get their hands on the ball.
They do indeed, and we get to see little dances afterwards.
They celebrate unlike any other team. If they get one, I'm sure you'll see it. Again, empty backfield on 3rd down.
Another handoff to Gibbs, and he'll be brought down. That's going to be 4th down.
Pro Bowl bound edge rusher, free agent acquisition from Houston, having a great year. And after 1 first down, Detroit will punt.
Well, we see some of the pass rushing moves here. Going to come over and try and block him. He's going to duck back inside and still have the speed to go out and around and make that play against one of the fastest players in the National Football League. That is some play. This defense really built around these 2 edge players, Andrew Van Ginkel and Jonathan Grenard.
Yeah, Jonathan Grenard brought him down there.
Last week against San Francisco. It's the 3rd game this year.
So here comes the punter.
When he does, he's very good. He's the Pro Bowl punter in the NFC.
Jack Fox.
Kicks to Brandon Powell. He's going to bring it in at the 9-yard line. A little bit of space. Goes down shy of the 15-yard line. That's the long snapper, Hogan Hatton, down there for Detroit. Sam Darnold set to come on the field. And now,
all right. So through the first drive, scoreless. Here come the Vikings offense. Sam Darnold and the Vikings.
What was that?
Charlie Henry, Cleveland. Verizon Transport approaching New York. Verizon Transport on Kilo on approach to Chicago. Verizon Transport on approach to Philadelphia.
Yo!
Verizon Transport Oscar Zulu entering San Francisco.
Verizon is bringing the Super Bowl to 30 cities across the country with an experience like no other. Verizon Super Bowl Fan Fest, right on your home field. You win.
Our energy turns driving into a transformative experience. It takes handling and makes it super handling. Born on the racetrack and raised in the third row. It pushes technology to be brighter. Because we engineer with an energy that's stronger than what powers our SUVs. And that's the energy of innovation.
Even if you score, always stay hungry. No matter how hard you football, it's easy to Sunday.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team. McCaffrey looking lost.
Hey, I'm looking for a one. I'm looking for a one. Could you point me aisle 27?
Find what you need faster with the Lowe's app.
Get ready for an all-new season of backstabbing and money grabbing in the ultimate murder mystery game. It's the Emmy-winning competition show, The Traitors. It returns January 9th, only on Peacock. The campus Marshall's Park, beautiful skating rink, the tree up, back into the holiday season, and the noise
All right.
inside as the Vikings
Here we go.
offense is on the field, starting at their own 14.
Started at 14. And a handoff. Aaron Jones. It'll get about 7 yards there.
For Sam Darnold from San Clemente, California. A bunch of stops along the way, and here he is now with the Vikings. 14 wins, first quarterback to win 14 in his first
8 yards, second and 2.
career highs and top fives for the number 3 overall pick by the Jets.
And there's a pass there.
The former Lions
That's complete.
first-round draft pick T.J. Hawkinson has it at the 30, and it's a Viking first down.
T.J. Hawkinson, first down.
All the way across the board, and for the Detroit Lions, they're going to try and get some hits on Darnold. They are going to be willing to give up some throws, give up some plays, even give up some big plays. They don't feel like with the condition this defense is in right now.
So first and 10 once again.
Play zone defenses, stop the run and the pass.
Detroit did get Alex Anzalone back for this game. He's on the field. Intro you to the lineups as we get going.
Donald passes Jefferson. Jefferson will get about 5 yards there before he gets brought down. So that'll be second and 5.
Sam Darnold, USC. Aaron Jones, El Paso, Texas.
Justin Jefferson, LSU. Jordan Addison,
Pitt, USC. Jalen Naylor, Michigan State. TJ Hawkinson, Iowa. Cam Robinson, Alabama. Rick Randall, Oregon State University. Garrett Bradbury, NC State. Dalton Reisner, Kansas State. Brian O'Neill, Pitt.
This offensive line starting its 8th consecutive game altogether. Minnesota top 5 passing offense.
And a handoff to Aaron Jones. And he'll get a few more yards there. That'll be about 3rd and 3. I think maybe 3rd and 2.
Breaking his left arm, week 11. One of the 2 on the stop.
Yeah, 3rd and 2.
And a yard and a half.
You can only imagine what's going through his mind right now, because you don't really play real football until you get out here in a game, and then you get out here and it's this game, and it's this moment, and it's this possibility for both of these teams to be the number 1 seed and have the cleanest path to the Super Bowl.
3rd and 2, quick count, Darnold down.
Donald pass off to Aaron Jones, and that'll be a first down.
Jack Campbell comes across to stop him at the 42.
So nice reception there from Aaron Jones, the running back.
For the Vikings.
You know, Aaron Jones.
So he's in both the yard columns now.
Right? We were talking about Josh Jacobs, and he comes to Green Bay, and Aaron Jones comes over here, and he has just been sensational for this football team. Not only they love him in the locker room, he's one of those guys that not just running the football as a receiver, a complete threat, really 5 wide receivers out there that can catch the ball with him in the backfield.
And a handoff to Aaron Jones once again. And he'll get about 5. So it'll be 2nd and 5.
Joshua Pascal, Kentucky.
2nd and 4.
Washington. DJ Reader, Brimsley High School. Zadarius Smith, Louisiana, Kentucky. Jack Campbell, Iowa. Alex Angeloni, father of two.
Nick Robertson, Louisiana Tech.
Brian Brett, Alabama. Fonte Malafano, Syracuse. Kirby Joseph, West Orlando, Florida. Terry Arnold, Alabama.
Still have 12 defensive players on injured reserve. Second and 4.
Oh, multiple flags down there. What the hell? False start.
False start. Everyone but the center.
False start. Everyone but the center.
You know, you've got the guy back in the lineup, and Alex Angeloni, who's typically the green.
That'd be a 5-yard penalty. So 2nd and 9.
In that role, so you just wonder if they're going to try and push the communication. Listen to how loud it is. It impacts Detroit's defense as much as this offense.
Cam Akers now the back. Darnold scanning.
And that'll be incomplete. 3rd and 9.
It was Campbell, the guy who they drafted a couple of years ago in the first round.
Hey, Jaden, I'm surprised you haven't started your penalty as multiplied by number of players. That'd be kind of funny. That would be funny. That'd be a safety at that point.
And go make a big shot here on Darnold. And that's what they want. They want him going down on hits multiple times here tonight.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't really, but I mean, that's not how the rules work, but like it would be that far, you know? Oh, incomplete once again. That'll be 4th and 9. So that'll bring out the punting unit.
And a couple of first downs for Minnesota, and they'll have to punch it away.
So Ryan Wright will come out to punt it away. And the Lions offense will come out once again.
If they're going to go out and play some of this two-man coverage with deep help and linebacker coverage underneath, they needed his athleticism back on the field.
Ryan Wright, the punter, has not had a good season in terms of net punting yardage. He's had one block. Khalif Raymond back deep to receive.
False start. Everyone but the center.
Raymond under a 49-yard kick, took it at the 9. So good, making the first man miss. Return to the 22-yard line. Picked up 13. Everybody around the country very interested in what I'm going to say, because when we come back...
Jaden, I'm surprised you haven't started with your cryptic messages yet.
Weekend, next weekend.
Did you know that Geico's whole 15 minutes thing, that came from me? Really? My first idea was, in 1/4 of an hour, your savings will tower. Over you, figuratively speaking. But that's not catchy, is it? It's not going to swim about in your brain. So I thought, what about 15 minutes, 15%? Serendipity.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Are you 50 or older? Well, this news is for you. The CDC now recommends you get vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia. Why? If you're 50 or older, even if you're healthy, you're 6 times more likely to be hospitalized. So schedule at vaxassist.com.
So this drive for the Lions will start at their 22-yard line.
We gave the all-electric Prologue generous passenger space for ultimate comfort, as well as the confidence of a nationwide dealer network. And, according to Car and Driver, it has a more refined driving experience than the Tesla Model Y. With the Prologue SUV, we've made it easy to go electric. Test drive and get a great offer today at your local Honda dealer.
This is the most money anyone has won in the history of television.
It's torture.
Deal or No Deal Island, Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
Sure, a meal like this is an option. But why would you settle for less? When you can have the real deal. Applebee's really big meal deal for only $9.99. Choose our new juicy hand-breaded Big Cluckin' Chicken Sandwich. or the stacked classic bacon cheeseburger, plus endless fries and drinks, all for just $9.99. Applebee's really big meal deal. We're eating good in the neighborhood.
All right, here we go. Schedule for Wild Card Weekend powered by Verizon. I'll start at the bottom because these are the teams playing tonight. The loser tonight will go to LA to play the Rams. That's going to be on ESPN.
Hey, signing. What's up, Kenneth?
Monday night. Back to the top.
Watching in Detroit at the Ford.
Chargers, Texans early on CBS. Steelers,
Wait, are you actually in Detroit?
at 8 Eastern.
Watching
Sunday, the AFC wraps
at
up
the
with
stadium?
Denver, Buffalo on CBS. Then the NFC playoffs begin. Packers, Eagles, 4:30 on Fox. Archie
How you
will
doing,
be
Kenneth?
in Tampa to watch Jaden Daniels and the Commanders take on the NFC South champion Buccaneers. And as we said, the 4-5 loser of this game will play against Los Angeles. So it's either Kevin O'Connell against Sean McVay, where he was before he got to Minnesota, or a rematch of last year's wildcard game and Goff and Stafford that we opened the season with on Sunday Night Football.
That is a great lineup.
Is that good?
Just another reason to never leave the couch.
And why are you smiling so much?
Short drive instead of a long flight.
Geography wins from a party. That'll be great. Look forward to it. Next Sunday night, Commanders.
All right, hand off to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get about 4 yards there.
Jahmyr Gibbs gets to the 26-yard line. So, Chris, it has been a lot of gifts
second and 6
in this first couple of series for Detroit.
Well, and Minnesota's dictating that to some extent because they're leaving those two safeties deep. And the Detroit Lions, they feel like they can run the football on anybody. But this is a very good run defense that Minnesota has. And so I think as long as they're sort of handing off for 4 or 5 yards, Vikings are probably just fine with that. There they are again, back deep.
Second and 6. Goff scanning, throws inside.
And that'll be a first down.
He's got his start time at Sam Laporta with Andrew Van Ginkel.
Sam Laporta gets the first down there.
Mike, I spoke to David Montgomery pregame. He tore his right MCL in Week 15, did not require surgery. He went through a full workout for the first time yesterday. And Dan Campbell told us he was anxious to see how David did, especially change of direction, acceleration drills. He told me it was the best he felt since the injury. I asked if he'll be back next week. He flashed a big smile and said, "I'm excited." I'll just say that.
Well, so that's big news. He is not on injured reserve, just as been inactive in these games. So the Lions might get
Jesus Christ, I hate this goddamn scoreboard app. I love it, but I hate it.
And he got more than Knuckles. He got popped by Grenard and Ward, who we've called a couple of times in this opening quarter.
That was a right there. That was a lot more than just a little bit of Knuckles. But I think that we're seeing now what both teams are trying to do. They're trying to do a few jabs. They're trying to establish a little bit with the run. Remember, both these quarterbacks have 60 passes of over 20 yards this season. Tied for number 1 in the NFL. They're setting the deck. Something over the top's coming.
Brown was the motion man. Here's Goff throwing 2.
It is a long pass to Amon-Ra St. Brown. That'll be a first down.
First down, and a gain of 26.
Gain of 26.
First of all, when you have speed going down the middle like that, it's easier to get in behind. And because they've been running the football so much, you see those linebackers, Blake Cashman, stepping up and creating those alleys in behind.
Goff back to the air, nothing open.
Yeah, that's incomplete. Second and 10.
In the direction of Craig Reynolds, who's been in the last 2 snaps to give Gibbs a break.
Yeah, we talked about the pass rushers of the Minnesota Vikings, but if the Detroit Lions pass protection is like that all night, we are going to see some really big plays down the field. I think that at the end of this night,
fucking hate how the goddamn thing doesn't constantly update. Or it does, but it doesn't.
Because both of these teams,
So annoying.
they want to hold on to the ball if they can and work it down the field.
Yeah, I'm covering NASCAR this season. And Sam Laporta will get about a 7-yard gain there. That'll be about 3rd and 3. 3rd and 2.
3rd and 3 coming up.
Yeah, nice job there. You're going to see
It is 3rd and 2.
coming on a blitz right here. And so the void in the zone is going to be right there. So Jared Goff just very calmly said, "Okay, I see you coming. I'll take right where you were. Thank you very much."
Lions are in field goal range. Jake Bates, their outstanding rookie kicker, has made him from the mid-50s this season. It would be about 50.
God, is he still in Israel?
If they don't go for it on 4th down.
That's exactly right. As is their want the last 3 years. 3rd and 2. And the timeout taken here.
Before the delay of game, timeout. Detroit. It's a 30-second timeout.
So the Lions take their first. Chris, you talked about the offensive line. Detroit number 1 in the
timeout
league,
Lions here.
Points, 410 yards. A veteran offensive line, especially with the guy on the right side, Penei Sewell, maybe as good as at his position as anyone is in the NFL.
And they have more plays in for their right tackle than any team I've ever seen in history. I mean, a week ago, they had gaps in the offensive line. He would shift in motion over the other side. They let him run a blind sweep around back the other way, fake it. It's insane. He's an offensive lineman, but he's that kind of athlete. And when you have something like that, why not put it on film? Let the other team worry about what we might do with it.
And the Pro Bowler on the other side of the line, Jonathan Grenard, told us, if they're putting trick plays for you as a right tackle, you must dominate your position.
Big guy.
Great run back, 3rd and 2 for Detroit. Second drive for the Lions tonight.
And that'll be a first down.
The flag is down. Looks like there was a hold at the point as he turned the corner.
Craig Reynolds got the first down, but there's a flag down. Holding offense.
Offense. Number 71. 10-yard penalty.
So
still 3rd down.
It's on the right guard.
That'll be 3rd and 12 now. So not a first down.
Josh was the guy coming up on the edge, and as Zeitler pulled around, wasn't quite able to get that angle, and you can see the hook right there on the shoulder pads is exactly what they saw. Right on top, right there. And mark it back.
And back out of field goal range, 3rd and 12. Jahmyr Gibbs comes back in the game for Detroit.
3 pass rushes in the game.
Detroit is your hometown.
We studied together too much this week.
Are you currently there, or?
St. Brown motion, pressure comes to the Vikings.
Goff pass. There you go. But not going to be enough.
9-yard line.
Does pass off to Tim Patrick. That will be 4th down, but it gains about 6 yards, but not going to be enough for anything.
The Lions will line up to go for it.
Do you think they even asked?
They're going to go for it. Wow.
Probably not.
I'm not sure.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and 5.
Across midfield.
There you see, not only are the Lions obviously proficient in going for it, the Vikings have faced a lot, and they've been terrific this year, stopping 4th down.
Surprising.
Look at all the confusion they're showing Goff. 4th and 5.
And that's going to be first down, complete. To Williams. Jamison Williams gets the first down.
Gain of 14. Goff hanging in against the pressure.
So you're going to see the cover 0 blitz back here. So the object is to get rid of the ball before they get you. That's all the game is. There's nobody to block them. That's it. Take your shot, grimace a little. Remember, you're getting a lot of money to do this. March it down the field on 4th down.
Does that help the pain go away?
Always.
Okay. 25.
And hand off to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to get the first down and more. And that's going to be a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. The Detroit Lions touchdown. They're up 6-0.
You're going to get the lead block right there, but watch how Gibbs does this. He's going to pretend he's going there, but he all along knew where he was going. Watch him set this up. There you go. And now it's a foot race, and nobody's beating this guy in a foot race.
Here comes the extra point.
14 on the ground, 3 receiving.
And the kick is good. 7-0.
For second most total touchdowns in the league this year. Opening score of what many think will be a shootout is a big hit. 25 yards for number 26. 7-0 Lions.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Alrighty. Who's ready for my famous charged up?
Like, you know, to check the mascot first before bringing food to a tailgate.
Took this baby.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
If you take or have taken Humira for moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis and still have symptoms, you don't have to settle. Ask your gastroenterologist if switching to Rinvoq is right for you. It's one of the latest treatments from the makers of Humira. Rinvoq works differently than Humira and may help. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that can deliver rapid symptom relief, lasting steroid-free remission, and helps visibly reduce damage of the intestinal lining.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers, including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50+ with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events. Infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Rapid symptom relief and lasting steroid-free remission are possible with Rinvoq. Ask your gastroenterologist if switching to Rinvoq is right for you. You could pay as little as $0 per month.
The Pro Bowl games rosters are set, which means it's time to show up in Orlando. Get your tickets to see this year's biggest stars take the games and the flag football finale to the next level. The Pro Bowl games presented by Verizon, February 2nd. Tickets on sale now.
Being a doctor requires that we look closer.
You do so much, and not every patient can be saved.
My intern was inside when it collapsed.
Brilliant Minds, the 2-hour season finale, tomorrow.
Okay, Skycam coverage is brought to you by Walmart Plus. These folks aren't going to sit much tonight. They're actually on their feet as Chauncey Billups.
That feels good, Malachi. How you doing?
NBA championship is introduced to the crowd. 7-0, Lions on top. And Minnesota will get it for the second time. Jared Goff sitting next to Teddy Bridgewater on the side. There is Chauncey Billups as he was announced by the PA announcer for the Pistons. Mason, NBA coach as well, terrific player over his years. Talking about a guy who wanted the ball in big moments. Chauncey Billups played in games like this, right on the line. Number 1 seed, the NFC on the line here tonight. Bates with it.
So Jake Bates will kick that off.
They'll go into the end zone.
And that'll be a touchback. So the Vikings offense will take over here.
This look at the Lions banged up defense
at the 30.
Is brought to you by Bud Light. The resolutions for this year, everybody says, I'm going to get healthy.
20, sorry.
The Lions need to 16 on injured reserve. We're getting a few people back. Most in the NFL tied for it on the defensive side. When they were healthy, they were much improved on defense. But since when the injuries have set in, not so much. The big injury was Aiden Hutchinson, their outstanding edge rusher who had that nasty leg injury in Dallas in week 7. There he is. 7.5 sacks. He's still their leading sack guy by 4. Gives an idea of how they haven't had any pass rush. This guy starts at the 12.
Darnold under pressure. He gets brought down. Darnold is brought down at their 2-yard line. That'll be second and I think 18.
Don't know where they'd be without Zadarius Smith right now. Traded from Cleveland, and he's come over and filled in the gap. Aiden Hutchinson still leads this team in sacks, and he hasn't played since October. And you think about, all right, we're going to get somebody out there. Who can we possibly get? That's his 4th sack now since coming over 9 on the season.
Second and 17, or 27, sorry. Sorry, second and 27. And Aaron Jones will get about 8 of those yards back. Wait, up to the 12? There was no way it was that many.
You have to give Aaron Glenn credit. He knew, like, we haven't been talking about the Vikings wide receivers, right? You're going to play man
3rd and 18, yeah, I knew. What are you talking about, fucking announcer?
Going after him. We're going to see if we can go get their quarterback. And if anything with Sam Darnold, he does hold the ball a bit. He wants to see it. There will be opportunities, but they will not stop blitzing.
I'm editing myself.
So 3rd and 18.
Nothing set on 0 for about a second and a half.
Don't do that. Don't edit yourself.
3rd and 18. That one off in time. Lions bring pressure. Darnold well protected.
And that's going to be incomplete. 4th down. It's going to be a kick back at their, pretty far back, so. From their 12-yard line. So the Lions will end up having good field position here. They'll probably get the punt return, and that'll end the quarter.
First time this year, Minnesota punts on its first 2 possessions. This is a beauty by Wright.
Yep, so he's going to get up to, oh, not that far, actually, about the 31. And that's going to end the quarter.
By Theo Jackson as we get to the end of the first quarter. In the battle for the number 1 seed in the NFC. Each team had it twice. Detroit scored once and leads 7-0.
Walmart Plus. It's Walmart plus free delivery. Because cooking food is a lot more fun than shopping for it. It's Walmart plus an included Paramount Plus subscription to stream Dora. So your daughter can learn Espanol. Plus, you get 25% off at Burger King. And that's
So quick 3 and out there for the
savings
Vikings.
things you need.
Not looking great.
Napkins. Delicioso. Our thoughts exactly. Basically, it's Walmart plus more ways to save. Walmart Plus. It's Walmart Plus.
Honey, I don't think the spray's working.
McCoy!
Gotcha.
If only there were backups in real life. But at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
That's what I'm talking about.
It ain't my dad's razor, Dad. Hey, watch it. It's from Gillette Labs. This green bar releases trapped hairs from my face.
Game changer.
While the Flex, this contours to it. So the 5 blades can get virtually every hair in one stroke for the ultimate Gillette shaving experience.
The best a man can get is
Gillette Labs.
Show me your prodigies, your wonderkins, overnight successes, and we'll show you the late nights, the early risers, tough days, the relentless fighters, taking small steps forward to make the big things happen.
She does it!
Come seek the Royal Caribbean.
Back in Detroit with Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. Kevin, 2 drives, 2 punts. How do you get the offense going?
Yeah, we were able to get off to a good start on the first drive, and then we had a penalty that set us back, and then a 1st and 10, starting the drive sack. Got to find a way to either get that ball thrown or put it in play. We'll settle in here. Had a chance to TJ on that first drive on 3rd down. I think our offense will be in a good place. The defense will go out and get a stop right now. We'll be all right.
All right, Kevin, appreciate it.
That was Vikings coach Kevin O'Connell. Here's the second quarter. The Lions will start their drive here.
26-9 here in his first 3 years. Games are tight. Vikings often find a way to get it done.
Oh, false start.
False start to match Minnesota's from earlier.
False start. Number 58. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
Give that one to Penei Sewell.
Penei Sewell.
Defense a little bit for the Minnesota Vikings. As you look at them,
So it'll be 1st and 15.
This is a defense that has 3 very good safeties, and that's their base defense. With Josh Metellus in the slot, playing that position quite a bit.
And Jahmyr Gibbs will carry that for about 4 yards.
29 pickup of just 3 yards for the
3.
second year back out of Alabama that was taken in the first round.
The blur.
2nd and 12.
Yes, he's just the blur. The one thing that we saw in the first game, though, was that Jonathan Grenard had some success. As a matter of fact, the entire pass rush of the Minnesota Vikings had more success against the Detroit Lions than any other team rushing the passer, and yet Jared Goff still picked them apart.
Ooh! That's going to be brought down. That looked bad. He looks hurt. Gibbs looks hurt. Oh, he's fine. He's up and fine. But he's going to go over to the sideline.
And if you want to know how an edge player can have 2 pick sixes on the season, this is it. He just anticipates this. And
that was Andrew Van Ginkel. Brought him down rough. That was insane. That was an insane tackle. The 3rd and 20. And Goff is brought down. That'll bring it to 4th down.
Leads the team 12 sacks. He had 12.5 in Houston last year. What a free agent acquisition for the Vikings.
It's the same side he tore him up on last time. Laporte is going to take a shot at him first, and then they're going to come right back with Decker, and neither one could stop him. He has been some players. He's the A pass rusher. They set up all their...
Yeah, it was Jonathan Grenard who brought him down there. Here's the punt. And that's going to be caught at about the 50 or the 42. Brought down to the 50.
So the net is 40 yards. And Minnesota's got great field position, athletic training staff.
I think the 49 is what it is at. Oh, no, it's right at the 50.
Y'all see this? Patrick Mahomes is saying goodbye. People was tripping.
Where are you going?
He was actually saying goodbye to his old phone.
I'm switching to the amazing new iPhone 16 for T-Mobile.
It's the first iPhone built for Apple Intelligence. That's like peanut butter on jelly on gold. Get 4 iPhone 16s on us. Plus 4 lines for $25. And save on every plan versus the other big guys. What a deal. That's a lot if you ask me. If y'all giving it away too fast, T-Mobile, slow down.
This is a hot flash. This is a hot flash. But this is a not flash. For moderate to severe vasomotor symptoms due to menopause, Veoza is the first and only prescription treatment that directly blocks the source of hot flashes and night sweats. With 100% hormone-free Veoza, you can have fewer hot flashes and more not flashes. Veoza reduces the number and severity of hot flashes day and night. Don't use Veoza if you have cirrhosis, severe kidney problems, kidney failure, or take CYP1A2 inhibitors. Increased liver blood test values and liver problems may occur. Your doctor will do blood tests before and during treatment. Stop Veoza and call your doctor if you have symptoms of liver problems such as feeling more tired than usual, nausea, vomiting, itching, yellowing of the eyes or skin, pale stool, dark urine, or stomach pain. Ask your doctor about hormone-free Veoza and enjoy more not flashes. You can save on Veoza. Visit saveonveoza.com to learn more.
Hey, Jim. I will definitely get those to you first thing Monday. Bye. Conquer the weekend in the all-new Hyundai Santa Fe.
Sunday Night Football is brought to you by Hyundai. There's joy in every journey. And by Veoza. Visit Veoza.com to learn more. Well, we've learned a lot about these quarterbacks over the years. As we mentioned, both Californians, both not in the place where they were drafted. They've had to take a different route to this historic game tonight, this battle of 14-win teams. And Sam Darnold's story started in this building. His first game after being the number 3 overall pick with the Jets was against Matt Patricia and the Detroit Lions, who were picked 6 on his first pass. He came back to win the game, had success, but as most of you know, the years in New York, the first 3 years of his career, not very good, 13 and 25. Best field position for Darnold.
And hand off to Aaron Jones there, who'll only get about not even a full yard. It was a yard, apparently.
Carolina last year, the one game he played in San Francisco, and compared to his previous career highs and this year, why the success this season?
Well, I think that they've built a system around him, and he has a little bit of a quarterback whisperer in his helmet as well that has been helping all the way up to the snap.
2nd and 9. Darnold throws inside the middle.
Donald pass off. That'll be first down. Josh Oliver gets the first down. Flag is down.
As he took that shot, it's a first down for the Vikings. See, we have a flag down.
Illegal contact. Defense number 21. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down.
Brad Rogers got twisted the wrong way as he made the call.
So nothing there.
See the shot what Hawkinson was looking for right away.
Yeah, but that was the protection.
So first down.
I bet you he held that ball 3.5 seconds. And when Darnold can get into that range, and we haven't even seen Jefferson, we haven't seen Jordan Addison yet. They need to engage those players.
Just one target for Justin Jefferson, one of the best.
And a handoff there to Jordan Addison, brought down behind the line of scrimmage. So pass attempt to Jordan Addison, but he gets brought down. That'll be 2nd and 11, or 2nd and 10.
Has to move to outside cornerback. They bring Brian Branch back into the slot because of injuries.
2nd and 10, Jefferson top of the screen. Darnold going the other way, going.
And Darnold's going to pass that off all the way down there, but it's not going to be complete. Jordan Addison tried to get that, but it was never going to happen.
That time by Arnold, but this is an all-out blitz. Watch the protection here. It's absolutely perfect. As an offense, when you get 6 rushers and they don't hit your quarterback, your wide receivers have to win down the field. That has to be a touchdown right there when that offensive line gets that job done.
3rd and 10.
And Darnold to Jefferson, that's complete. Going to be a first down and a lot of yards. That's about a 20 or 30 yard gain.
Darnold hanging in there, and Jefferson brings it in.
Really fantastic. You're going
It's going to go all the way down to, I think, what was it, the 8?
that play clock. You could see Anzalone jumping up and down and going, they're late, they're late. But 2 plays in a row, they come with that kind of pressure, and they go 1 for 2, which is about all I guess you have to do with Justin Jefferson.
That was about 6.
When they let the play clock go. When it hits 0, back judge looks down.
5.
Still there. So there's a lag.
So 1st and 5 at the goal. Hand off to Aaron Jones. Sorry, that was Cam Akers with the run there. He got a few yards.
Yeah, I know you're not crazy about that rule, and neither am I. It seems simpler to me.
Yes.
To play by the rules. If it's 0, it's a penalty. But Terry, I know will chew us out, so we'll hit this another time.
Terry McCauley, our rules analyst in the studio. So we'll hear from him before the night's over. 2nd and goal. A different formation here for Minnesota with Jefferson in the backfield.
That's, yeah, it is different.
Of the play clock. Let's see, are they respotting the ball? Is that why?
But that's not what you want if you're Kevin O'Connor, because
please reset the game clock to 10:25. 10:25. Put the play clock at the 25 mark. And
reset the game clock to 10:25.
Now the Lions got a chance to think about Justin Jefferson in the backfield.
Really quick snap. Darnold, nothing open. First look, throws it away. As he escaped the pocket, the Lions had it covered and we're up 3rd and goal.
See what I mean, though?
Yes, exactly.
So 3rd and goal.
Instead of them getting a chance to get to the line of scrimmage and run this play, clearly it was to Jefferson in the flat. They switched to a zone defense.
So 3rd and 3 at the goal.
So, yes, the officials had to step in there, but it was to the advantage of the Lions.
And that's incomplete.
See if we'll kick the field goal or go for the touchdown. touchdown.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to go for it here. They might. Nope, they're going to kick the field goal.
You feel like you got to match the Detroit offense with touchdowns? For the moment, O'Connell's calling in a play, and so is Aaron Glenn.
And I think it's right. And part of the math of this whole equation is you have to consider, even if you fail, you're going to leave it on the 3-yard line.
No, they are going for it.
They've only gone for 10 times on 4th down.
They're going for it.
Jefferson comes along to the bottom of the screen.
Darnold to Jefferson, and that's going to be incomplete.
And the Lions defense holds. Jefferson wants a flag on Robertson. The big play to Jefferson got him down to the 5. Great catch at the 3.
So they're not going to score there, but the Lions drive is going to start at the 3 now.
7-0 Detroit. And Lions fall as they stop Darnold.
Wow. Everyone's outside.
You got gas that fast?
No, it's a hybrid. I'm good on gas.
Okay, Hyundai. Miss Good on gas.
The new Hyundai Tucson Hybrid.
Bronze exclusive wildcard playoff game is coming.
What you gonna be?
It doesn't get any better than this. What a night. Bronze exclusive wildcard playoff game. Part of wildcard weekend. Oh, on Prime.
COVID-19. I'm not waiting. If it's COVID, Paxlovid.
Paxlovid is an oral treatment for adults with mild to moderate COVID-19 and a high risk factor for it becoming severe. It does not prevent COVID-19.
My symptoms are mild now, but I'm not risking it. If it's COVID, Paxlovid.
Paxlovid must be taken within the first 5 days of symptoms and help stop the virus from multiplying in your body.
Taking Paxlovid with certain medicines can lead to serious or life-threatening side effects or affect how it or other medicines work, including hormonal birth control. Tell your doctor about all medicines, vitamins, and herbal supplements you take, as certain tests or dosage changes of your other medicines may be needed. Tell them if you have kidney or liver problems, HIV-1, are or plan to be pregnant, or breastfeed. Don't take Paxlovid if allergic to its ingredients. Stop taking and call your doctor right away if you have allergic reaction symptoms. Serious side effects can include allergic reactions, some severe like anaphylaxis, and liver problems. These are not all the possible side effects, so talk to your doctor.
If it's COVID, Paxlovid.
Ask your doctor today.
New season. New challenges. New champions.
The PGA Tour's opening drive continues with the Sony Open in Hawaii on NBC and Peacock.
Tonight's SNF sites are provided by Nationwide. A lot of folks' New Year's resolution, get in shape. Great place to do it here, right across the street from the stadium, the Detroit Athletic Club. Been around about 130 years. #1 athletic club in the country for 8 consecutive years. We were over that basketball court early in the season, weren't we?
Goodness, yeah. One of our friends almost made a 3-point shot.
Lions take over at their own 3-yard line. Gibbs is still in the game after a big hit from Van Ginkel and still picking up yards. He has
It's about a 5-yard gain there for Gibbs.
Time they were over at the bench.
Yeah, well, we saw him come off after that big hit, hunched over, immediately sat on the bench, had about a 2-minute conversation with the athletic training staff. No exam. He stood up, twisted a few times, tried to limber up. David Montgomery came over to him, smiled, and put his arm around him. He asked him, "You good?" He said, "I'm straight." So, pretty good news for the Lions.
Back in the lineup with that.
So Jahmyr Gibbs good after that little scare.
Second and 5, fake to him. Van Ginkel coming in.
Yeah, he's going to be a safety. No? Yeah, no, it wasn't. Because it was incomplete. Yeah, he had it.
They say yes.
Yes, because it was the missed block.
Intentional grounding in the end zone is a safety, and all the officials
it is?
making sure they've got all the information to make the right call here. Incomplete in the end zone's fine. If it was grounding, it's 2 points.
There is no foul for an intentional grounding. Number 89 was in the area of the pass. It's an incomplete pass.
All right.
Please reset the game clock. to 9 minutes and 31 seconds, please. 9:31. Thank you.
Let's see it.
Let's take a look. There's Gibbs right there trying to chase Van Ginkel back, who's crawling on his way up there, and Ivan Pace as well. Kind of lucky here, right? The missed block.
Kind of.
And right there is a receiver.
3rd and 5.
And it could be just short of a first down.
Sometimes it's the plays that don't become
Almost first down.
plays that are the biggest ones, right? If that is a safety and they're kicking it the other way, this is a completely different looking ball game right now. Huge play there by Goff, whether it's luck or not.
And maybe there's an eligible guy close enough, but it felt like grounding. That was throwing the ball away.
He was.
Yeah, it felt like it. Gibbs running inside for a yard. Yeah, I want to look at it one more time and just try to pick up the eligible receivers. Terry McCauley's with us as well. Brock Wright, 89, is the other tight end there. Terry?
Yeah, Mike, he needs to throw it in the direction and vicinity of receiver. He doesn't throw it in the direction of 89 at all. He's throwing it away from 89. I really believe this should have been a foul for intentional grounding.
And you see Taylor Decker ends up being the body that gets in the way. Gibbs was right next to him. Certainly wasn't throwing it there. Looked like it smelled like grounding. Wasn't called that. Reynolds inside run. Trey Reynolds. One shot in the first down.
That's going to be about an 8-yard gain.
There to make the stop along with Cameron Bynum.
I'll say this, though. Jared Goff didn't have a lot of alternatives in that moment.
It
was either take a shot with this
Jordan
or throw
won.
it straight in the ground, and he got away with it. So, good on him.
But you're kind of seeing what's been the difference. Why did Minnesota go from 6 or 7 wins forecast to 14? Well, their free agency acquisitions were awesome, and these two edge rushers, Van Ginkel and Grenard, are part of that story.
Throw Blake Cashman into that. Throw Stephon Gilmore and Shaquille Griffin. They got a lot of good players this offseason.
3rd and 1. They'll give it to Reynolds.
And a hand off there to Reynolds. Greg Reynolds. He'll get the first down.
Drafted free agent from Kutztown State. Division II school, and has found his way in the league the last 5 years.
Yeah, and of course, taking the place of David Montgomery right now. And David Montgomery sort of took a lot of punches off of Jahmyr Gibbs. People would say, well, it's great. Gibbs gets all these extra carries down on it. But he also gets the extra hits and the extra burden that goes along with it. I'm sure he's going to be the most thrilled one of all when Montgomery comes back.
26. Lions at the shadow of the goalpost again.
Oh! Intercepted! That's going to be intercepted. That's going to be intercepted near the Minnesota Vikings. Wow.
Goff catches one break and not the other. Remember I was telling you about the safety that plays in the slot? He's all over this. Gets his hands up, keeps his balance, and once again on a tip ball,
wow.
It was Ivan Pace who had a big part of the
turnover. Ivan Pace Jr. intercepted that there.
These two coming up with a big play. They're lucky they kept him out of the end zone.
Reynolds was going to gain 25.
Within their 10, so.
Pace had the big fumble return for touchdown in the first meeting between these teams that put the
first and goal at the 7.
Minnesota with a takeaway in every game this season. Now has it first and goal, trying to tie this one up. Empty backfield. Darnold. Everything covered. Now he's
incomplete. Intended for Jefferson.
Robertson almost got his hands on the pass intended for Jefferson.
Amik Robertson's having one heck of a first half here so far. He's going against arguably one of the best receivers we've ever seen. Going to try to go in and out, and he is all over this. He was also all over the last time they tried to go for it on 4th down. So far, the experiment, or whatever you want to call it, of Amik Robertson getting moved outside has been an overwhelming success.
Speaking of free agent acquisitions, came over from the Raiders. 2nd and goal. Play action, Darnold.
And that's going to be once again incomplete. Intended for Jefferson.
He almost always makes those spectacular
Madison just makes. I get the feeling he was probably thinking about his feet before the catch, assuming the catch, and it cost him. The guy who's been hot for this team lately and in the red zone too is Jordan Addison. Do you start to look away and see what other option you might have?
Third and goal. Here come the Lions. Darnold firing.
And that's going to be once again incomplete. Intended for Jefferson once again. And that'll be incomplete. So that'll be now 4th and 7 at the goal. They're going to try the field goal. Should have tried to maybe work it there a little bit slower. I don't know.
And it can be dangerous because
I wouldn't have tried to go for all of that at once. Especially with 4 chances, or 3 chances.
But those could have been better.
Will Reichert is on for a 25-yard field goal for Minnesota's first points of the night.
So, here comes their kicker. And that's going to be good. Kick is good.
That upright. Been out with a quad injury in good part of November. Been back, but a little shaky since. The turnover turns into 3. And the Vikings are on the board.
Premium meat for a natural diet.
Most people don't realize how processed typical dog food is. At the Farmer's Dog, we believe dogs should be able to get their daily nutrition without the excess processing.
The digestibility is just better. We have the right amount of protein, the right amount of fat, the right amount of nutrients being added. It's real food.
Everybody wants to take care of their dog in the best way that they can. Our mission is just to help them do that.
30 seconds to launch of A18 Pro. Give me a go-no-go neural engine.
Supercharged, go.
GPU.
All 6 cores are go.
Apple Intelligence. Go. Next level gaming. Go. Gemoji.
Donut wearing a top hat, it's go.
93 unclosed browser tabs. Go. We're go for launch. We have liftoff.
Are you serious?
Sure. Did you get them?
I didn't.
Wow, you never miss a drive. I mean, you could always try the line.
I got something better. I'm on my way.
I was up late night balling. Counting up hundreds by the thousand.
Okay,
I was up late night balling. Counting up late night balling. Counting up hundreds by the
Did I lie?
Yeah, it's a better drive.
The all-new Hyundai Santa Fe.
We run toward the danger, not away from it.
Lives depend on it.
Fire department, call!
Get me a gurney. We're gonna get you through this. Thank you.
Let's go. Strong group of firefighters at 51.
All right, let's roll.
I'm police. I'm not scared to die.
You okay?
We'll succeed where others have failed.
I got a victim.
You saved a lot of lives.
Chicago Wednesday, new on NBC and Peacock.
Deal or No Deal Island back with a vengeance. New guest, better egos, way bigger twists. And the biggest deal in TV history, it's Deal or No Deal Island, Tuesday, 8, 7 Central on NBC and Peacock. Bachelor Bridge, one of a couple of ways to take you from downtown Detroit over to Windsor in Canada. 7-3. The Lions lead this battle for the number 1 seed. Winner of this game gets a bye and is off next week. And the road to the playoff comes through either here or U.S. Bank in Minneapolis. The losers bound for L.A. to play the Rams in the wild card game on Monday night.
Mike, in most situations, if this Lions defense had played like this, the Lions would have been up 3 touchdowns.
Kick. If hitting the target zone, so it might come back to the 20-yard line. Either way, it's a touchback. You talk about this Lions offense, Chris. Here's why you're bringing that point up. This Lions offense has roared, and who better to take you through it than the greatest of all the Lions, Barry Sanders. 33.3 points per game. First time leading the NFL in 70 years. And coming into this week, 6 times they scored 40 or more. That's ties an NFL record. And coming into this week, plus 200 in the point differential. Best in team history. Like that guy. That's in team history. Hall of Famer Barry Sanders. It's pretty high-end help we get for the stats.
Man, there goes the budget.
From Tim Patrick.
Yeah, it's going to be complete to Tim Patrick. That's going to be about an 8-yard gain.
8-yard line. A lot of it's Goff, a lot of it's Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator, who everybody who's looking for a head coach wants to knock on his door and say hello.
Yeah, and this one you might want Terry Glenn too. This is a situation with the Detroit Lions and what they've been able to do out here with their defensive side with Aaron.
Oh shit!
Has been just sensational. Everybody thought this was going to be close to 100 points in a game out here, and these guys have just gotten it done. I don't know how much longer they can hold up.
The edge pressure is picked up there, and St. Brown takes it to the 49-yard line, and Chris, it's Jameer Gibbs that time, trying to take care of some of the...
So that'll be a first down?
Yes, he did, coming right off the edge over here, and you don't really expect him to be that kind of pass protector, but good enough, and Goff able to get that ball out of there. But this has been a game, like the first one, where Goff has taken a lot of pressure over him.
11-14, they'll run it inside, and Harrison Phillips, captain on this defense, played his college ball at Stanford, brings down Gibbs after a gain of 3.
It's exciting, though, because you still get the feeling that it's about the pop, right? You can only play man coverage against Justin Jefferson and the receivers on the Minnesota Vikings for so long, but they've got to start hitting. They've got to start hitting the big plays.
Vikings territory, Gibbs with a run. Otherwise, he was going, and it was pace. One more time.
So that run there with Jameer Gibbs.
Conference Defensive Player of the Year, but undrafted. And Chris, he has looked good in his first few years here in the league.
Yeah, and that's what made the signing of Blake Cashman so important. Cashman is the guy that can go in coverage, and what they want to do with Ivan Pace, let him do what he does best, which is come forward, put pressure on the quarterback, and make big plays that way.
There's Cashman, who plays college ball in Minnesota with the Gophers. Comes over from Houston. Greg Reynolds gives Gibbs a break and gets the Lions very close to a first down. Needs to get it to the 41-yard line. Let's see where the mark will come.
Guys, Malachi was feeling better at yesterday.
We'll set up 4th down. 4th down at the Minnesota 42-yard line. It's almost don't even think about it. Go for it situation with Detroit.
So 4th and inches here.
Eligible one more time. And now we're going to stop. Let's see. We're going to get an expedited look at this, or is a challenge flag thrown? Let's see. Campbell challenged this. He did. So Campbell challenged the spot.
Detroit is challenging the ruling on the field short of the line of the game.
All right, it's going to be a challenge here for Detroit. They're going to use their second timeout, but they could get it back if it's successful. They're trying to challenge if that was short or not, because it's 4th and inches. They're trying to argue that it's a first down.
Why am I so hungry? Because you're watching football. The whole game is basically an elaborate scheme to make you buy more food.
What are you talking about?
Dude, think about it. Turnovers, pancake blocks. Oh, I just scored. Feed me more. Refrigerator Perry was not his real name.
I don't think football's trying to sell you food.
Oh, really? And what are you eating, Jerry?
Rice.
Jerry's eating rice. Huh.
Game day deals only on Uber Eats.
When you hit 65, your risk of hospitalization from flu and COVID goes up. Last year, 1 million people 65 and older were hospitalized from those viruses. So update your vaccines and keep doing you.
USAA. You could be eligible if your spouse, parent, or even your grandparents served.
That was it. You're in.
As a veteran, I'm already in. USAA. Are you eligible?
Emmy-winning The Traitors is back for an all-new season. Here we go again.
So you get the job done, I'll stab you in the back. I have a thirst for blood.
This game is torturous.
Dude.
If you carry on with that cocky attitude, you might get yourself in trouble.
Baby, I'm gonna be employee of the month.
Oh, I've missed this. If I were them, I'd be scared. Things are about to get murderous. But only metaphorically, I hope.
Play stands. Terry McCauley, I'll turn this over to you.
All right, the
Yeah, Mike, it's
play
just
stands.
not clear and obvious that he made the line game, but the ball is much closer to the 41.
So it will
than
be
they
4th and
spotted it.
inches.
So they will move the ball closer
And
to
the
the
Lions will
41.
lose their
But
timeout.
what was challenged was, did he make the line to gain or not? And they couldn't change that, so he does lose his challenge.
Okay, and a timeout. So Detroit's down to 1, but they are a lot closer on this 4th and now inches than they were when it was 4th and half a yard. The back is Reynolds, and they're going to throw.
And going to be incomplete. Why would you fucking throw there?
And they choose to throw it and are stopped in the Vikings takeover. Jonathan Bullard may have been the hand in there.
Where you get everybody trying to play the run, and look at the push that they get into the backfield. So that allowed the defensive lineman to get up in the face of Goff and get a hand on it. So
Bullard gets Goff. And he had an opportunity to get it to Jameson Williams, who had some space to go. So good play by that Minnesota front to stop him. Vikings take over at their own 42-yard line.
And Aaron Jones going to gain a few there. Going to get about 4 yards.
Here's Melissa on the sideline.
Yeah, Mike, 2 red zone stands for this banged-up Lions defense after that last one. Alex Anzalone, who Dan Campbell told us he was so excited to get back from injury tonight for his leadership, walked up and down the sideline and said, that is how we change the game. And defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn just came over and yelled, we need to fight. We need a takeaway.
Anzalone playing that first game, as mentioned, broke his left arm. Practice this week, a little bit last week, and ready to go, and he's been a part of it tonight. Again, Darnold is pressured. He spins and escapes.
And Darnold will be actually gained a few there. Wow.
While he was still inbounds.
That was impressive. Sam Darnold was under pressure there for a bit and then actually gained a few yards still.
it's one thing that we saw from Darnold in the first game was that he was a little bit more willing to take off and run with the football.
So it'll be 3rd and
National Football League, the best quarterbacks now are making plays with their legs.
3rd and 6.
He saw an opportunity, but just couldn't win the race to the edge.
That's what last night he said, yeah, maybe I need to do it a little bit more, especially tomorrow.
You still have to run off a play before the 2-minute warning.
Makes it 3rd and manageable, 3rd and 6.
And that'll be complete. That'll be a first down to Naylor.
To the 35-yard line. Played his college ball not too far from here at Michigan State.
First down to Jaden Naylor.
As we get to the 2-minute warning.
Jalen Naylor.
Expected a lot of points. Instead, you're getting something that feels like a playoff game. Feels like a game for the #1 seed and the division title.
2-minute warning.
7-3 Lions. Vikings on the move.
Leading safety features at every turn. The new 2025 Hyundai Tucson Hybrid.
Hey, stay on my toes all day like a ballerina. Can I be a better way for me to shut the doubters up? Then to give them a piece of my mind. You can leave with that. The paper and the power, yeah, I'm keeping that. Because I need that. I need that. Yeah, I need that. I need that. Please think about switching sides. You should leave with that.
Jake from State Farm. I say so much bundling, it inspired my workout. Oh! Oh!
Okay. And this is Otto again, right?
Hey, this is my living room.
Bundling. Just another way to save with the personal price plan.
The dog isn't allowed on the couch, Derek.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Sure, a meal like this is an option. But this is Applebee's really big meal deal. Choose our new hand-breaded Big Cluckin' Chicken Sandwich or the stacked classic bacon cheeseburger, plus endless fries and drinks, all for just $9.99.
Big money's on the line. That you can smell it in the air.
What would you do for it?
I like money. These games are about psychological warfare, and then I'll just stab him in the back.
Deal or No Deal Island. New Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
Coming up, Toyota halftime, we're going to take another look at the wild card schedule, including our game between the Commanders and the Bucs next Sunday night. Mike?
All right, Maria, thank you. The first 3 games will be the AFC in the wild card, and then the NFC games will be in Tampa next Sunday night. The winner of this game will be kicking back and watching all of us work. They will join the Kansas City Chiefs with the bye. And the Lions who got to the NFC title game last year, you could see them as a 1 seed. Nobody saw Minnesota to be in this position. They're hanging right in there on the road with a chance to get the 1 in the division title. Jones stopped.
And Aaron Jones will get about 4 yards there.
To the 31-yard line. Jack Campbell making the tackle. Minnesota gets the ball to start the second half.
I'll tell you, Mike, we're
5 yards.
These Lions linebackers playing a little deeper tonight than what they were a week ago in that game against San Francisco, where they were really getting beat up by play-action passes behind them. They're a half step slower reacting to the run, but the defensive line is doing a great job so far allowing them to play that way.
And a first down for Aaron Jones. And a flag is down.
Flag from deep in the secondary. Penalties so far, 1 on Minnesota, 2 on Detroit. See what Brad Rogers has here.
Holding. Defense number 95. It's a 5-yard penalty added on to the end of the run. Automatic first down.
It's Pat O'Connor, one of the defensive
So Pat O'Connor with defensive holding.
For the Lions with all their injuries up front.
You know, sometimes it'll mess with you a little bit. You make that little adjustment at linebacker. That time we saw Brian O'Neill and Garrett Bradbury able to turn the corner and get downfield and cut off those linebackers on some blocks. So let's see if the Vikings hang with this.
Here are the Vikings back in the red zone. No touchdowns, just the 1 field goal. And those 7 snaps inside the 10-yard line that yielded nothing. Chance to take the lead here. The 18 doing it on the ground with Jones inside for a yard. And that is it. DJ Reader inside. The Lions acquired in free agency this year.
Yeah, we talked about not having
So 2nd and 9.
And they don't have Aleem McNeil either. Who
Clock is rolling under a minute here.
And those 2 guys with Reader inside, they were so dynamic. Just so many tremendous players not playing for the Lions.
On the 17, Darnold throws.
And that's going to be complete to Aaron Jones.
Only get a couple, so Kevin O'Connell do here.
That'll only be a couple of yards there.
So Minnesota
3rd and 6.
with the ball.
Probably use a timeout here.
Give it to the Lions, who are a very good team in the last couple of minutes. And
No?
Kevin will take a timeout.
No, they do. Okay.
Left before 3rd down.
Tyreek Hill is leaving the Dolphins, really?
Let's take a look at our next gen stats powered by AWS and the matchup that everybody's been watching tonight. Amik Robertson and Justin Jefferson. They played against each other in high school. 15 matchups, 5 targets, just 2 receptions, and 10 of those in man coverage. If you would have told Aaron Glenn, Dan Campbell that was going to be the result of that matchup before the game, they would have been thrilled out of their mind. Can he hold up one more time here at the end of that?
Nice Field at Johnson College as well. They hooked up one time. She's out of Louisiana Tech, of course, Jefferson, part of the great championship team at LSU. 6 for the first.
Tyreek Stillhouse says he's out, yeah.
13 for the touchdown.
And that'll be incomplete. 4th down. That'll be a field goal. They'll have to kick a field goal now.
And another field goal attempt coming.
It has just been amazing the kind of beating, pressure coming in from right here that we've seen Darnold take. And I think they took a look at some of the numbers of him holding the ball and said, I think we can get there before our coverage is going to break down.
And Chris, that's Pasco, an outside guy working inside there to try to get some pressure on for Aaron Glenn. So, good from 25, Reichert from 31.
And the kick is good.
It is a 1-point game with 20
So 1-point game here. 20 seconds left in the half.
And we'll be back in Detroit in 30 seconds. After this, from AWS.
AWS knows NFL fans are obsessed with every single detail. That's why we power Next Gen Stats to give fans more good luck catching him. More defined expectations. Or, oh yeah, from more stats NFL fans love. Over me.
Are you surprised so far?
Stunned.
Patriots did fire Jarrod Mayo.
The great thing about it is Aaron Glenn came up with this strategy to attack the Vikings. And the one comment that he made was, I know my head coach will have my back.
Right.
Like, if this blows up, and it could, you know, when you go against these receivers that the Minnesota Vikings have, and that guy in particular right there, Justin Jefferson, this could have gone very, very, very wrong here tonight. But he took chances, they're attacking, and right now it is working.
Both teams have been stymied and frustrated a bit. This may go out of bounds, and if it does, it's interesting. The Lions have one timeout left. They'll get the ball at the 40-yard line. It only takes about 20 yards or so to get into field goal range from there for Jake Bates.
Kicking team number 16. Ball's placed at the 40-yard line. First down.
All right.
So this is a very interesting time, and
so the ball will be placed at the 40-yard line.
Years as you've been watching the lines, you know this.
Yeah, I'd say try to get something. Try to get into field goal range and kick a field goal.
40 seconds left. They kind of take a shot to get some points, and now they've got a real opportunity.
And Ben Johnson, you have to pay attention to him as a play caller. He'll lay a trick play on you in this part of the field, too.
Yeah, Bates can make them from mid-50s, so 20 yards. Can they get it? It's a 3-man rush. The throw by Goff is...
And that's going to be complete. And it'll be a first down to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
In 5 seconds, they get right there, and that kickoff mistake could cost.
So they're in field goal range now, potentially.
Third one to St. Brown.
Yeah, they are.
53 yards, leads all receivers.
It's a long one, but
Jake Bates has made a 58 to 57-yarder this year.
you think my football fandom is as big as my baseball fandom? Well, I can tell you that it's not. But I do love football.
Timeout, 15 seconds. Hornfield available, throw across the middle.
And that's a first down.
Goes Khalif Raymond. Goss says, take your time. We'll take the time out here at the back end and give Bates a shot.
Khalif Raymond that got in there for the first down.
You make the mistake.
I would say it's pretty close, though.
They're going to negate basically your
So timeout here with 2 seconds left in the half.
It's amazing how many of these games come down to special teams plays, mistakes, big plays.
And these are two kickers that have had very good rookie seasons but are in big moments. And Bates hasn't had those big moments. If you're with us for the Houston game when he kicked the game-winning field goal, we told you that he was selling bricks in Houston and then got a call to come try out for the UFL and then kicked for the team that played in this building, the Michigan Panthers, and kicked 360-plus yard field goals. Reichert, the kicker who kicked it out of bounds on the kickoff, he's been part of the national championship teams and the great runs at Alabama. He's been in these big moments. Bates has lived up to them thus far this year. Minnesota will take a timeout, try to ice him with 48 seconds to go.
Minnesota, their second 30-second timeout.
The Bates story was so unique because he didn't kick field goals
So
during his
timeout.
college stops. He was a college soccer player for a couple of years and then had the opportunity to make the transfer over. And once he did finally kick at Arkansas in his last year, he was more of a kickoff specialist. He didn't kick any field goals. This year, all he's done is come in, set a Lions record for single-season points, and make big field goals against the Rams, the game winner against the Vikings, the Texans, the Packers, and here from 48 to extend the lead at the break.
And the kick is good.
Bangs it through again. And the mistake on the kickoff.
So that'll bring us to halftime here. The Lions will be up 10-6 coming into the half.
56 of 29 for Jake Bates.
I have another half of football after this. I'll be back in a little bit here. I'm going to go outside and smoke. I'll be back at 9:55 for the second half.
Here in Detroit, Kevin O'Connell knows they let some points slip away. It was figures to be a tight game. Dan Campbell thrilled with it. It is the Lions on top. The Vikings get the ball to start the second half. Our studio crew here with us in downtown Detroit. Here's Maria in the Toyota halftime.
Thanks, Mike. One-score game here, but we already can't wait for our wild card game next Sunday. Baker and the Bucs coming off that thrilling win to clinch the NFC South. They're going to be taking on the rookie star Jaden Daniels and the Commanders. We're breaking it down next on the Toyota halftime.
Don't want to miss a game? Just tell Siri. Show me the football schedule.
This is an extraordinary journey that has never been filmed before. The scope of the Americas is so massive. It's Earth's great supercontinent, our home. There are things that you did not know exist beneath places that you have walked. I think that's extraordinary.
The Americas premieres February 23rd on NBC and Peacock.
What percentage of this club is actual, like, gardening? Most of it. We started as housewives who wanted an excuse to get out and drink gimlets before their husbands got home. It's very chic, very elegant. I don't want to go to jail. Very 007.
Grosse Pointe Garden Society, February 23rd on NBC and Peacock.
AI is the next big thing. A tool of unlimited possibilities.
It's going to change everything.
Actually, at William Attar, we've been using AI for over 35 years.
What?
AI, attorney intelligence. It's how we use our legal minds to recover millions of dollars for our clients in motor vehicle cases. Hurt in a car? Call William Attar and put our attorney intelligence to work for you. 444-4444.
There's a lot of reasons why the Honda CR-V is one of the most popular SUVs on the road. The CR-V is fun to drive, and it's a great deal. It's got a ton of award-winning features and loads of space inside. But most of all, it's a Honda, and that means reliability. Year after year, mile after mile, you can count on the Honda CR-V. A Car and Driver 10 Best for the third year in a row. To see the CR-V for yourself, see your upstate Honda dealer today.
I'm David from Zero Draft, giving Central New York families the opportunity to qualify for NYSERDA incentives to upgrade your home insulation. We have helped thousands of homeowners qualify for low cost and oftentimes free energy-saving home insulation. Call Zero Draft to schedule your free home energy audit. We'll help you find incentives based on your household income. Zero Draft will help you throughout the entire process to get you qualified and keep you comfortable in your home. Save energy, save money, and enjoy year-round comfort with Zero Draft.
The bold, smooth taste of Bradley Street Coffee. The aroma alone can transport you to your happy place. So why not share the feeling? Give a great good morning or mid-afternoon pick-me-up. It's brewed fresh throughout the day, so it's ready to enjoy when you are. Pick up a multi-pack and share the bold, distinctive taste of Bradley Street Coffee. Fuel yourself and your team. Bradley Street Coffee. Catch the aroma exclusively at Quick Fill.
Call the nice guys for all your home service needs.
Going on before us, Maria Taylor Christens, Devin McCourty, and Jason Garrett, but it's a defensive one. And we have the top scoring team in the Lions and a top 10 team in the Vikings, and it's been all defense.
And I know we're going to hit on Sam Darnold's misses, but give the defenses some love. They've come out and they've played good football. Everything has been tough. They've made everything hard. Darnold does need to settle down a little bit, but shout out these defenses.
Yeah, love the plan by Aaron Glenn. It's aggressive. They're coming after him. They're playing man-to-man coverage. For me, it's just too much pass, too much drop-back pass by Minnesota. Darnold's overexcited. He's pumped up. He's throwing the ball high. Just too many missed opportunities.
The big thing is the Lions' pressure. Sam Darnold's been pressured and more than half of his drop-back passes, but these teams are close. The Lions, they scored a touchdown, tip pass on the 4th and short, and then, of course, a tip pass interception. It'll heat up in the second half.
Minnesota will get the ball to start the second half. Remember, the loser visits the Rams, and the winner gets that 1 seed in the NFC. Let's take a look at next weekend's full schedule. It starts Saturday afternoon with Chargers-Texans on CBS. Saturday night, Steelers-Ravens on Prime Video. 3 games on Sunday, starting with Broncos and Bills on CBS. Sunday late afternoon, the Packers are at the Eagles on Fox. And Sunday night, LVR game will feature the Commanders and Bucks here on NBC and Peacock. Commanders have won 5 in a row, and Tampa Bay so far, they've won 6 of their last 7. What do you expect from this matchup?
I'm looking at these two quarterbacks. They've been clutch all year. We continue to say it. They show up in the biggest moments, and everyone's going to talk about Baker Mayfield and his experience. I play with the most experienced quarterback ever. We didn't win every playoff game, so don't give me all the experience.
That's right. And Jaden Daniels, as hot as he's been, I worry about Tampa's defense. Tampa puts too many people at the line of scrimmage to stop the run. There's always a little too much pressure. Their secondary's beat up. They got to protect them a little bit, or Jaden Daniels and company will pick them apart.
And when you flip it over to Tampa's offense, obviously Baker has to play well, get it to his weapons outside, but the key guy is Bucky Irving. Run the football against this Washington defense. They're vulnerable. You can control the game and make that environment tough on the other side.
Well, it's interesting that we have the first-time coach, a rookie quarterback in the Commanders, but sometimes it makes a difference and they don't know what they have going against them. And Jaden Daniels kind of plays as if he has no fear every time we see him step on the field.
And I think that's the key. Dan Quinn is going to tell this team, hey, you've played a certain way all year to be in this moment. Don't worry about not having experience, Jaden Daniels. You've proven to your teammates and the rest of the NFL how good you are. Just go play your game.
He's played in so many big moments throughout his career. This guy never blinks. It's never too big for him.
Tampa's O-line can overpower people, to Jason Garrett's point, and they're going to create man-to-man coverage. Marshawn Lattimore against Mike Evans. Watch that matchup. There's a history. They don't like each other very much.
And we're going to be on the lookout for Marshawn Lattimore. We're going to be on the lookout for Antoine Whitfield Jr., whether or not they'll be able to return. Those are 2 key players on the defensive end.
We talk about the playoffs are about defenses. Defenses step up. They shut down some of the things you've been doing over and over again. Offense trying to put in new wrinkles. Having your key communicators in there makes a world of difference.
Well, as we mentioned, the winner here is going to get the 1 seed. The loser, the 5 seed. That means they go on the road to take on the Rams. And we talked about the Eagles. They rested a lot of their players, but they will have an opportunity to play against those Packers yet again, and they got that win earlier this season in Brazil. Now, coming up, a look at the exclusive history and massive paydays that we saw today. But first, Toyota shows us how our world was made for adventure, just like legendary lineup of Toyota trucks.
First, there was fire and heat. Ice so cold, it blistered mountains. Flames so hot, they forged rock into new land. Unstoppable forces and immovable objects colliding, creating a world that was made for adventure. Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
All this week, it's a Hoda Brishet on Today. Join us as we celebrate Hoda and toast her next chapter. And only on Today.
A little bit of Sunday Funday. Can we start with Mike Evans?
Oh, yes, we can. He needed 5 yards to get 1,000 yards for the 11th straight season. Needs 1,000, needs 5 yards. He gets 7. He does it. The team goes crazy. Devin McCourty's mad the Saints didn't double, and we're happy for Mike Evans.
An unbelievable seeing Mike Evans do that. 11 seasons. But how about Brock and Roll? Brock Bowers, the best tight end in football this year. 112 receptions. Sets the new rookie record for receptions. Brock Bowers, wish you a bad man.
Something else, but how about the 500 Club? Exclusive. Brady, Breeze, Manning, Favre, and now Aaron Rodgers. Do the math. It's averaging 25 touchdowns a year for 20 years. Yeah. It's hard to imagine. Good. You're right.
Okay, that was Sunday Funday, but can we talk about a payday for Geno Smith? He earned a total of $6 million in incentives, $2 million apiece for setting a career high in passing yards, completion percentage, and for leading Seattle.
Way to go, Geno.
Hey, young man, get paid. You tried to write him off, and he did right back.
They wrote a check, okay? And other big news today is the Patriots fired their head coach Gerard Mayo. They went 4-13 in his first and only season in charge. Colts owner Jim Irsay announced that GM Chris Ballard and head coach Shane Steichen will both return next season, despite Indy missing the playoffs again.
That is big. That's big news. This next one's really big.
Yeah, after Miami missed the playoffs, Tyreek Hill said I'm not, bro.
I thought he loved South Florida and Miami, and now he's sick of it?
Ow.
I mean, that's going to be something to watch.
We'll keep our eye on this, but much more will be on Pro Football Talk. You can watch all the news coming up this week. Meanwhile, we got a good one going here. 10-6, the Lions holding serve right now. The Vikings get the ball coming out of the second half. Remember, on the line, the 1 seed in the NFC when we return.
This has been the Toyota Halftime. Let's go places.
It's called the Pit. It's a classified prison. It's home to the most violent, dangerous criminals the world has ever known.
There's something more. Can you tell me why I'm actually here?
It was a jailbreak. Someone wanted those killers back out in the world.
How many got out?
A lot. That's why you're here. We need your help to catch them.
The Hunting Party, February 3rd on NBC and Peacock. We run toward the danger, not away from it.
Lives depend on it.
Fire department, pull out!
Get me a gurney! We're gonna get you through this. Thank you.
Let's go.
Strong group of firefighters at 51.
All right, let's roll.
I'm police. I'm not scared to die.
You okay?
We'll succeed where others have failed.
I got a victim.
You saved a lot of lives.
Chicago Wednesday, new on NBC and Peacock.
So we're getting ready for the second half here in Detroit.
When you can make anything possible because you have a reliable connection that puts
It's a
everything within
10-6
reach.
lead
That's
at
life
the
unlimited.
half.
That's Spectrum.
Lines up.
Finding a quality roofer can be tough.
The Vikings will receive the second half kickoff.
I'll beat any price. Get out.
How did you get in here?
Dog door.
You don't have a dog?
I do. What? What?
Stellar Roofing's professional staff and industry-leading warranty guarantee your investment for decades to come.
For 14 years, Ryan Phelps Auto just keeps growing. But why? Why is everyone buying from Ryan?
Because reputation is our #1 goal, and we'll always find you an approval.
Offering low rates for good credit, amazing programs for really bad credit, and a buy here, pay here program with the newest first-time buyer program. Near 5-star ratings, no one stands behind their used cars like Ryan Phelps.
Visit RyanPhelps.com and see why everyone's buying from Ryan.
Regulating school lunch toxins.
Tonight after football.
Nobody's beat this guy in a foot race.
Pass rush, and Darnold will go down at the 2. A huge hit. Over to the second of the deflection.
Does your coverage need a replay? See if you can save with Progressive.
Just one touchdown in that first half. Detroit 10, Minnesota 6. Start of the third quarter. And time now for tonight's Buzz, powered by AWS. Jameer Gibbs handling most of the work for Detroit, including that touchdown run of 25 yards, the lowest score of the game. The quarterbacks and protecting them was a story. And right now they're being pressured. Darnold, as much as he has all season, in golf,
pressure he's gotten all season. Thus, their numbers are a little bit lower than they've been in terms of productivity thus far this year. And this Minnesota offense has gotten down to the red zone 3 times, no touchdowns. A couple of goal-to-goal opportunities, they came up dry. And Darnold, those goal-to-go situations, 0 of 6 on pass attempts. Storylines you cruise down. Woodward and on to Ford Field here in Detroit. And Sam Darnold, California guy, career starts in New York. Gets that foundational base last year in San Francisco. And Jared Goff, Cal, starting his career to the Super Bowl.
5 straight days of no streams and back in the streaming horse. Yep. I have a lot of streams this week too.
The Lions record books and may have a place in their history.
5 straight days is my longest in a while.
14 wins for
Months, many months.
30 minutes away, one of these teams from the #1 seed in the NFC. Jake Bates to kick it off. Deep taking a knee. Minnesota gets into the 30. A moment to go, Melissa with Dan Campbell.
Dan, 30 minutes left.
Here's Dan Campbell.
#1 seed. What's it going to take?
Yeah, well, look, our defense is playing well right now. Those guys are going to come out. They're going to make some plays. We know they're going to try to get Jefferson the ball. We just got to keep playing the way we're playing. It's awesome in the red zone right now. 0 for 3. Offensively, we got to get our run game going. Be much more efficient and convert on 3rd or 4th down when they come up.
Thanks, Dan.
All right, thank you.
Detroit's 4 of 9 on 3rd and 4th down combined. Justin Jefferson 6 times tonight. 2 catches. Cam Akers will be the running back to start the second half for the Vikings. From the 30,
Yeah, Cam Akers will get about 2 yards there.
about a yard. Levi Ozarike, former second-round pick for the Lions, on the tackle.
Yeah, Mike, that first half really came down to the fact that Darnold in the red zone, 1 for 8 for 4 yards. That's it. That's the game. That's what we're talking about right here.
Second down, Darnold taking a shot down.
Donald launch. That's going to be incomplete.
Some miscommunication. And now that conversation from official to official.
3rd and 8.
Just saying, is anybody down there? No grounding. None of that stuff. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, 3rd down and long, and that's significant because this is where we've been saying, and Dan Campbell's going crazy, there's nobody in sight. But this is where we've seen the Lions be really effective with their pressure. And remember that we've seen Sam Darnold take 46 sacks this year, 4th most. He tends to hold the ball, and if he does here, they may get him again.
3rd and 8. Again, the pressure comes. Darnold chases away, resets and throws.
And it's going to be once again incomplete to Jefferson. Flag is down though.
On the Lions corner. Pressure comes. He goes to Jefferson. And pass interference, if called, will be a 1st down for the
Illegal
Vikings.
contact. Defense number 32. 5-yard penalty, automatic. 1st down.
That's on Brian Branch and not on Robertson, 32.
Going to be a 1st down.
Getting really physical, and one of the things that the Vikings talked about was that trying to get off the ball against these guys is going to be a battle, so we just have to fight our way through it. They're not going to call it very often. They did call that one, and he didn't get the call prior, which is sort of the double whammy that time for the Lions.
Good call. Takes Minnesota for 1st down to the 37-yard line. And no Aaron Jones. It's Akers one more time.
Donald a pass and incomplete, intended for Addison.
Apparently, Aaron Jones
2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
Come out yet. No injury designation. Melissa tells us that from the sidelines, so she's watching closely. Keep us up.
Why is it bright outside at 9:53? Because of fucking shit ton of light pollution.
A couple areas. One,
It's not actually light outside, but just in like that one area.
And 3, he is one of those receivers out of the backfield that can break one for a big play from the running back position.
On cue, he comes back. No helmet, and it's up on the bench area. 2nd and 10. Play clock at 0 as Darnold gives, and Akers takes
And Cam Akers is going to go. He's going to keep going. Cam Akers is going to be brought down at the 5-yard line. Wow. A long run. 58-yard run for Cam Akers.
Overrun here. This cutback is going to be what gets them on an outside zone play.
Wow.
And they get the backside block. Anytime you see a play in a zone run break, it's because the backside got it done. And Cam Akers, who made a huge catch to lock up that game a week ago, comes back huge again.
Second longest run, Chris, of his career. Guy who has come back from multiple injuries, including tearing his Achilles. Traded.
So 1st and 5 at the goal.
Middle of this year.
And going to be no gain there. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal.
Minnesota trying to solve it inside the 10. They're trying to take the lead.
It's stunning almost, isn't it? I mean, it really is. And whatever it is, whether it's a 2-point play or something that Kevin O'Connell has up his sleeve here a bit, they need something that breaks out, because so far Aaron Glenn has pushed all the right buttons when they've been in the red zone.
Aaron Jones back in. Then you check, where's Jefferson? There he is in motion. Make the pop pass to him. He's got Jones. Jones fighting, gets a couple of yards. Robertson had a hand on him. Jack Campbell finishes him off. Got 2.5 yard line. They'll mark it officially at the 2 for 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
So they go in motion, and Robertson's going to stop and realize what's going on and hustle all the way back across there to make the play. This is about as good as I've seen out of a defender, especially an outside corner, this entire season. That was just a savvy veteran realizing what was happening.
CJ and the fullback in the game. 3rd and goal. Darnold.
And Darnold under pressure. And that's going to be incomplete. All right, just hand it off here to Aaron Jones. Nah, go for it. But hand it off to Aaron Jones.
I mean, this has been as frustrating.
Or Akers.
And once again, I'm going to give Aaron Glenn credit. Every time that Kevin O'Connell thinks they're going to play man coverage, they play a zone. Every time they think they're going to play zone, they're playing a man coverage. And so far, the entire story of this game is what's happened inside the 5-yard line for the Vikings, which has been very little.
Stopped on 4th and goal from the 3 in the first half. 4th and goal from the 2 now.
Darnold looking again, wants to pass. And that's going to be incomplete, intended for Addison. That's going to be a turnover on downs once again.
The Detroit Lions defense having a night.
Wow.
The pass for Addison, incomplete. And the Vikings come up dry again.
When you're a sports fan, nothing beats being there. And when you're with Amex Platinum, you never miss the next big moment. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
I've travelled all over the country talking about saving with Geico, but that's the important bit, isn't it? Showing up, saying, hello, fancy a nice chat. And then we talk like two old friends about sticky buns and all the savings you could get by bundling your home and car insurance. But here's the real secret. Eye contact. Do you feel that? We just had a moment. Who'd have thought it?
Geico. Save even more when you bundle home and car insurance.
Good morning, commuters. Looks like we got traffic backed up for miles. Starting with a downed tree blocking East Avenue and a broken water main causing a bottleneck on the westbound lanes. We've got weekend travelers flooding the turnpike, meaning it's bumper-to-bumper traffic for the foreseeable future. I'd get comfortable. You might be there for a while.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
The red zone has been a nightmare so far for the Minnesota Vikings on offense, and for a variety of reasons. Pretty consistent pressure, high throws being missed, occasionally just catch a break, right? Meek Robertson just catches a break on that one. They miss the throw, then they answer with pressure, come back, force the scramble, and it has been the way that they have just plastered to these receivers down the field. Once the play breaks away, Sam Darnold has not been able to find anybody late.
And thus, they trail.
And Goff's going to pass down, and it's going to be intercepted.
So Smith kept drifting back. The deep ball from Jamison Williams, who never got near it. And Smith, the oldest starting defensive back in the league, with the 46th takeaway of his career.
Why are the Vikings choking in the end zone? I don't know. But Harrison Smith just intercepted that.
Mike, I want to know the person who predicted this game going like this. This is just a long ball down the field because you're going to try and take a shot with your speedster. Jamison Williams either lost the ball or slowed down. He wasn't even in contention for that ball, and I don't think Jared Goff can believe it either.
Goff has thrown 12 interceptions, 7 of them on Sunday Night Football. Remember, he had the 5 against Houston. So Minnesota gets it right back, and they get it at their own 46-yard line.
So at the 46, the Vikings get it right back. That's going to be taken by Aaron Jones. Going to be about 8 yards. 7 yards, maybe.
46, and one of the Lions is shaken up.
Oh, wow, someone's down. That's not good.
I think it's Terry and Arnold.
Terry and Arnold?
Starting corner.
Not good. They are almost out of cornerbacks if that's the case.
Rookie out of Alabama who's taken in the first round.
Yeah, that's not good.
So many penalties called against him early in the season, but has since figured it out. Just made a big play on the prior snap. Arnold down right in front of Dan Campbell on the line sideline.
And now your action weather broadcast.
Oh, I hope that guy's going to, Terry Arnold's going to be all right.
We've got shifting weather conditions on the horizon. Expect high winds, scattered thunderstorms, cold fronts, and dense fog. It's a wild one out there.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Sure, a meal like this is an option. But why would you settle for less? When you can have the real deal. Applebee's really big meal deal for only $9.99. Choose our new juicy hand-breaded Big Cluckin' Chicken Sandwich. Or the stacked classic bacon cheeseburger, plus endless fries and drinks. All for just $9.99. Applebee's really big meal deal. We're eating good in the neighborhood.
This island is full of a bunch of people who are nuts.
There's a storm a-coming.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, you know, to check your spelling first before taking off your shirts.
Stew, Virginia.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Hey, what's up? I'm the W.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Wow.
PGA Tour's new season off to a start this weekend in Hawaii. Record-setting start. Hideki Matsuyama there got the win this week. He's in with that big field at Wildlife for the Sony Open Saturday and Sunday on NBC and Peacock. That's in Honolulu. Lions wear Honolulu blue. Right now they're running out of people. That's Terry and Arnold. That's
Terry and Arnold limping off the field.
Chris, he was hurt a moment ago.
He's definitely going to be done for the game.
Quarterback position. Remember, Amik Robertson was a slot. He's playing.
Might be done for the year.
And so you bring in Kendall Vildor, who did start a couple of games here in the past month.
Darnold pass to Aaron Jones, and that's going to be a first down.
To the 36-yard line.
Down to the 36.
Locker room to start this quarter. Factor on the last few plays.
And the other guy that we didn't talk about is Carlton Davis, who's out with a broken jaw. So this is a secondary very much depleted at this point. And so all those pass plays that have been struggling, and Amik Robertson is out there doing a fantastic job on Justin Jefferson. But at some point, the other guys now for the Vikings should be able to beat some of the corners they've got in the game.
37, Darnold play pass. Again, spinning to his right. Gets Irvin. Oh.
Yeah, it's going to be... Is that caught? Yeah, that's caught. That's intercepted.
Is there any eligible receiver in the neighborhood? That's what the officiating crew's discussing now.
What? What am I fucking missing?
They dropped the flag.
No flag.
Intentional grounding. Offense number 14. False place at the spot of the foul. The down counts. It is second down.
Okay.
This could be a big loss of about 13 yards.
We'll take a look, and you had Trent Sherfield there for a minute, but then he got out. And I tell you, we have seen this entire game. I don't think Sam Darnold's been hit this much since he's gotten in the NFL. I mean, this has just been a...
I guess it... Oh, no, he did drop it there. Yeah, never mind.
Expected to be able to bring this kind of pressure. This is a game plan. This is something they put together with these guys up front. And let's do say, though, that Alex Anzalone being back may have a little something to do with this. They're going to win it going forward, not going backwards.
Second and 23. Jefferson widens out a little bit at the top of the screen. Once again, bring the extra pressure.
Darnold to Jefferson, and it's complete.
Jefferson goes forward. He's shy of the first down. They got a lot of the penalty yardage back at the 30.
Yeah, they got a lot of that back, but still going to be short of a first down.
They call this going against leverage. His leverage is outside, but he's going to go outside anyway.
3rd and 6 here.
Made him really believe he was coming back inside, and then you see Robertson just fall on the play. And for Darnold, he was definitely peeking that way. He's trying to get his guy going. Like, I know what that guy can do.
This is 3rd down and 6. And Darnold underneath, and it's almost...
Yeah, that's going to be incomplete.
Incomplete. Jefferson couldn't squeeze it.
Jefferson's fucked up a lot tonight, I won't lie.
Who missed 14 games, has come back late in the season again this year for Detroit.
Mike, you ever heard the term speeding up the clock in the quarterback's head?
Oh, yeah.
It's exactly what's happening here. They're bringing so much pressure after Sam Darnold. He's having to anticipate throws and cuts from his wide receivers that they haven't had to do all season long.
Important field goal for Will Reichert from 51 yards away. Good pass, and it knocks it down the middle. So Reichert his first 14 kicks this year in a little bit of a rough spot. Looked great on that one. From 51, he's good. It's a 1-point game again.
All right, well, that is a made field goal. So the score is 10-9.
Prescription to Amazon Pharmacy. She didn't. Now you're stuck behind this guy, as he uses the pharmacy line to purchase half the store, including a ceramic dolphin figurine, without a price. All Mom had to do was use Amazon Pharmacy, and her meds would get delivered right to her door.
We about to level up. We about to level up.
The next icon of vacations, star of the seas. But today,
First there was fire. And heat. Ice so cold, it blistered mountains. Flames so hot, they forged rock into new land. Unstoppable forces and immovable objects colliding, creating a world that was made for adventure. Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Taxes was waiting. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who can do your taxes in a day, so you can get up to $4,000 instantly. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax.
Let's go. We're running toward the danger, not away from it.
Get me a gurney. We're gonna get you through this. Thank you. Okay.
You saved a lot of lives.
Chicago Wednesday, here on NBC and Peacock.
Sunday Night Football is brought to you by Toyota, the official automotive partner of the NFL. Let's go places. And by Applebee's, the official grill and bar sponsor of the NFL. Some moments for a memorable Sunday Night Football season finales, including 2022 and the Aaron Rodgers run in Green Bay ended as the Lions knocked out the Packers. Packers winning in to get the playoffs. Seattle won earlier that day, taking the Lions out of the playoffs. But talking to Dan Campbell when we visited.
So it's a 1-point game here with 9:55 left in the third quarter.
One of the milestone moments for Detroit in this turnaround that took them to the NFC Championship game, the division title last year, and has them at 14 wins and trying to repeat as champions of the North. But Minnesota's got a great chance back in this in a 1-point game. And Detroit will take over at the 30, Chris.
All right, let's take a look at the Walmart Plus 4K Skycam, and it has been these new edge players on the outside. Jonathan Grenard working against Panay Sewell, one of the absolute best in the National Football League. Then to the other side, going against Taylor Decker, and he decks the quarterback on this one. And Van Ginkel with the shot of the night right there to set the tone early for what was to come. And both these quarterbacks have been under constant pressure in a way we haven't seen from them all season long.
From the 30, Lions take over on first down. Swinging it out.
And it's going to be
First
not a first down for Gibbs, but very close.
Josh Metellus chasing him a yard shy. It's a gain of about 9.
Yeah, and part of the reason that it hasn't been going quite as well for the Detroit Lions, this is the team that has used play action more than any team going back to 2006. That is a staple of what they do. Typically, they're running, force those safeties down, out, and yet they really have not been able to run it that effectively tonight to have that work.
And going to be a first down there.
And that'll get Detroit the first down across the 40-yard line. Lions 16 carries, 57 yards against this Minnesota defense. Rebuilt in free agency in part by that man, Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah, the general manager, in his 3rd year here with the Vikings.
The thing he signed all these defensive guys. They're hanging on.
And that's going to be about a 7-yard gain there for Tommy Laporta.
Right around the 48-yard line. So a good first down pickup on that one. And the Vikings have Harrison Phillips needing medical attention on the field.
Sorry, Sam
Team
Laporta.
captain along with Metellus. Nobody wants out of this fight. You know,
especially that guy.
Yeah, nobody wants out of this fight. But this is, you know, if you want to talk about Dan Campbell and what he preaches on a constant basis, this is it, right? It's not going as expected. Everybody thought this was going to be high scoring. It's not. The defenses have stepped up, and now you have to go find a way to find the grit and go win this game. It's not always going to be as you plan it. You've got to figure out a plan from here, and typically from here.
So Sam Laporta got the first down there. Yeah, it's gonna be a first down. Sorry, I didn't get the first down there, but he got the first down there.
It's close to a first down, just on the other side of midfield.
Those edge players, they want to go get the quarterback at all time. Actually, Van Ginkel has 11.5 sacks, and Grenard just 11. But those two guys have just set the tone. And anytime you draft somebody in the first round, which they did, an edge player with Dallas Turner, and he doesn't really get on the field, you hit two great free agents.
Touchdown picked up by Gibbs. Craig Reynolds now the running back.
So.
Play action, Van Ginkel coming. Pass to Jameson.
Oh, wow. Jameson Williams was brought down there.
Pro Bowl bound for the first time in his career. Murphy with a good play on the edge.
Murphy was 6 interceptions so far this year, tied for 3rd in the NFL. A lot of people thought that he may just forever be a slot cornerback, but they moved him outside, and he has just gotten better and better and better as they go, and turned himself into a Pro Bowl starter back there. Another new guy, he just happened to come in a year ago.
Halfway through this third quarter. And movement for the Lions going to make it 2nd and 20.
Flag down.
False start.
Yep.
Offense, number 68. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Taylor Decker over on that
false
left
start
side.
for Taylor
Those edges
Decker.
start getting by you, getting
5-yard
by you, giving you a
penalty.
tough time. These things happen.
It's about as unsettled as I've seen the Detroit Lions offense. Would you agree?
Yeah, in terms of inability to get chunk plays.
Yeah, I mean, ordinarily
like that.
They in most games they've already had at least 2, 3 50-yard plays.
The only touchdown of the game by Gibbs in the first quarter.
Ooh, yeah, that's going to be complete. 2nd and 19 down to like 3rd and 4.
Bynum and Van Ginkel hit him a couple shy of the first down, but they got a big chunk there of 18.
Double-A blitz coming right there, and Reynolds had to come over and step up and make this block. There is no time at all to do
18,
that.
that's 3rd and 1.
Yet able to hang right in there with Ivan Pace.
Marathon playoff stream or not? Nah. I think I will be doing the live stream for the Monday night playoff game.
Throw here on 3rd and 2. Goff clutches, fires, caught by St. Brown at the 28-yard line. Gain of 13, and St. Brown with his 4th grab of the night.
There's no doubt.
So I'm on Ross St. Brown gets the first down there.
If this group up here blocks like this, and they get it done, and once again, and maybe Craig Reynolds coming in the game as a pass protector is helping this cause and getting the passing game going.
29, Goff throwing inside. Jameson Williams trying to turn.
Jameson Williams gets about 5 there.
And that's what I love about Van Ginkel. Chris, he makes plays at the quarterback and back in the secondary as well.
Well, nobody drops more as an edge rusher than he does. And when you say he drops like 180 times, something like that this year, and still has the ability to come up with 11.5 sacks, that's a statement.
This year for the announcement that Dan Skipper is eligible. Beef to the left. They go that way with Gibbs.
And that's going to be very close.
First down.
It is a first down.
At the 19-yard line. Needed to get another half yard. So it'll be 3rd and short.
No, it's short. All right.
We're about 2/3 through this game. 10-9 Detroit. Winner is the 1 seed and off next week. The loser heading to
3rd
LA
and
to
short.
take on Matthew Stafford, Sean McVay, and the Rams.
We saw a shot there of Justin Jefferson. They're not getting back in it, but this is the first time we've seen one of those classic Detroit Lion wear down a defense drives.
Let's see what the whistle is. I don't know if this is an expedited anything here. Let's check it out. The down judge, Kent Payne, came in.
After replay assist, it's a first down, Detroit.
Oh, it was a first down.
And my mistake, I used the wrong terminology. Replay assist, they had a peek at it. So the Lions will pick up the first down inside the red zone here.
Now, would that be called a Bronx cheer even here, or does Detroit have their own day?
I don't think so. It's Midwest folk. They don't do those things.
Okay.
Gotta get past the 19, and that extra surge and push got him there. Second best drive of the night for Detroit.
Hand off to Gibbs. And it's going to be a run for about 4.
Comes over to make the tackle. We talked to the Vikings about Cashman, the linebacker. A couple different folks said we haven't lost with him. Is that big free agency addition, and every time he's been on the field, they've won 13-0. Cashman in the lineup.
Well, in today's NFL, linebackers used to weigh 250 pounds and plug up the middle. Anymore, you have to be able to cover a back out of the backfield. And Jahmyr Gibbs about as tough an assignment as you could possibly get.
Standing tall back there on the 23, 8 yards back from Goff. Face toss there, St. Brown, a lot of traffic.
And I'm a Ross St. Brown's going to get a few more yards there. It'll be 3rd down and about 4.
Him around the 13-yard line. Here's another big 3rd down.
Always think what it must be like to be one of those corners out there and see Panay Sewell coming pulling out on one of those wide receiver screens. And once he comes that way, I'm diving for an ankle. I don't blame you there, Byron Murphy.
Such the feel of the division game with good matchups. These guys know each other. They've kept them away from their best stuff all night. 3rd and 4, they'll run it with Gibbs.
And it's going to be short.
Lost the ball there for a second, got it back in his hands. So it is a little more than a yard that Campbell needs. He's going to amble down and take a peek at it, as the Lions will stay out there and go for it.
He does talk about, though, it's a bit of a feel for him. And ordinarily they're ripping off chunks, 4 or 5 yards at a time. Really hasn't been tonight. He's thrown it on 1 4th and 1.
So 4th and 2. The Lions go for it. The Vikings bring it.
And that's going to be a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs going to get it in for a touchdown, a receiving touchdown. With 2:30 left in the 3rd quarter. Going to make it 16-9.
They bring the pressure right up the middle, and that means we got one-on-one right over here.
The extra point will make it a 8-point game.
Vikings, and that is what you would call a mismatch. Gibbs is getting really good with those little halfback option routes.
And the kick is good. It's an 8-point game.
18 total touchdowns. Many as anybody in the league this year. Jahmyr Gibbs, both TDs tonight. And he puts Detroit back on top with 2.5 left in the 3rd.
The Thompsons' new front door looks sharp, right?
Did we need to wait her down to tell her that?
No.
Yeah, for a young homeowner turning into their parents, the neighborhood is their life.
I wonder who's visiting the Burks. It's not their car. Hey guys, who's winning? Now, most of the neighborhood uses Progressive for their cars and house.
She didn't ask.
Oh.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
Here he comes, like clockwork.
Walmart Plus. It's Walmart plus Burger King. You get 25% off your order every day, which means you can have it your way. His way, not recommended. Walmart Plus. It's Walmart Plus.
Oof, stuck paying for that old phone?
So next Monday, the Monday night game that I'll be streaming will be the winner of this game versus the Rams.
You know, at Verizon, we'll pay off your phone, and you'll get iPhone 16.
And that might be my last football stream of the year.
Now with Genmoji, that's a value of up to $1,800, only on Verizon.
What's wrong with Daddy?
Though I could potentially also do the Sunday night game which is the Bucks and Commanders.
Rated R. Theaters January 17th.
It is a long time, Jaden.
Sometimes I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm going to bed after the game.
This is not one of those times.
I take this job very seriously.
I want to win here no different than you. Let's go. Law and Order, January 16th on NBC and Peacock.
Reva's got us 100% addicted to her new comedy, Happy's Place. The critics call it hilarious, an instant hit. Check out Happy's Place Friday on NBC and Peacock. Pretty good Happy Places, the Waffle Cabin, Cadillac Square, downtown Detroit. A little snack on your way to work. Jameer Gibbs, in his second year, people wondered why did the Lions take a running back so high, 12th pick of the draft. Well, Jameer Gibbs has now given them 18 total touchdowns.
Stadium is right next to the Tigers Stadium.
Third by 8. Bates kicks. Out of the back. Vikings to take over at the 30.
Without Aiden Hutchinson, they don't have a pure pass rusher right now with the Detroit Lions. So what are they doing? They're squeezing the pocket in and not allowing any of their pass rushers to get over the top here. So you want to go to the line and then start squeezing in here, and that has really impacted Sam Darnold tonight. He's been uncomfortable. They've moved him out of the pocket, and when he's gotten out of the pocket, he has not been effective.
And Aaron Jones gonna bring that for about 3 yards.
Levi Onwuzurike, the tackle, gain of about 3 yards.
We have to remember Darnold on this year has been fantastic, right? Tonight, 12 for 29, 41%, 123 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, a 54 rating. They can't win like that. They have to make big plays with their wideouts.
Pressure picked up that time.
And Sam Darnold's going to pass. And that's going to be complete to 83. Here's 83. No, incomplete.
5-yard line. There's a flag.
Flag down?
The secondary.
Was it completer?
It's over on the side of the ball where the throw happened. Brad Rogers going to sort it here. 5 flags on Detroit, 3 on Minnesota here tonight.
Holding.
Jalen Naylor
Defense number 6. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down.
All right.
Mike, the Detroit Lions are using a lot of these picks inside. They're blitzing both linebackers, but the first one is not rushing the passer. He's picking off the far side guard, and then they're looping back around with the other one, and that pressure is forcing Sam Darnold out of the pocket.
The 40, give inside for Jones.
Yeah, it's going to be about 4 yards for Aaron Jones.
It's about 3 yards there. He's
Only
45
3
yards on 10 carries. Here, all these fans making noise. It's obviously partisan Detroit crowd. Also have the $2 million spent by the Vikings ownership to get a couple thousand tickets at face value for Vikings fans to come in and support the road team. Darnold pressured again. Got it. Big hit.
Yeah, it's going to be complete.
Leaves them 4 yards to get. Here on 3rd down.
Well, here we go.
Josh Oliver.
Moments that decide who's the number 1 seed and who's the number 5 seed.
So 1 minute left here in the 3rd quarter.
They won't be going for it, so the full plate is open for Kevin O'Connell if he wants to run the football. We've certainly seen that in the past out of Dan Campbell on the 3rd down here.
Jones coming to get a breather. Akers the back. Jefferson the motion, 3rd and 4. Darnold.
And that's incomplete. 4th and 4.
And no flag, it's 4th down.
Alex Anzalone, what did they ever do without him? I don't know, but
I'd say go for it.
Difference on this football team tonight. I don't know how much of the credit he gets, but TJ Hawkinson, most people I talked to with Minnesota thought that he may well be the equalizer in this game. but not with Anzalone out there.
Gonna kick it.
They're going to kick it.
So Kyle is going to the replays. They kick it to give Riker.
Could be a field goal.
Made it 51. This is a 52. And hang on, is that the wrong ball? A K ball in there? It's a great ball. Something here. K balls are the ones used just for kicking. Great ball is in play.
So a 51-yard field goal attempt.
51.
And the kick is no good. No good. No good.
So Will Riker who missed 2 field goals in Green Bay. One was 57 and hit the crossbar, but he missed left on a 40-yarder. That's the worst feeling in the world when it's a two-way miss.
Well, there is one worse feeling, and that's when you're the head coach.
So the score will stay at 17-9.
On 4th and 3, and it misses by 15 yards.
Because now it gets to the point of the game where it's a one-score game, but if the Lions score on this drive, now you're down 2 scores, and you're down to about 3 drives left in the game. So the margins get tighter. As Goff and the Lions get the ball back in their best field position of the night at their own 41-yard line. Here about to get hit. He got rid of it. There's a lot of space for him.
Yeah, to Jahmyr Gibbs, it's going to be a first down.
First down to the 45.
Just such a good play there by Goff. We have seen him just begin to emerge, not just as a star,
I think they'll just run it out
but as a
to
superstar.
end the
Turn
third
your
quarter.
back on play action, and you're going to get hit right in the chops. But he knew exactly
Jeez, you were watching
where
Streets
the
of that
open
long
guy
ago?
was going to be off of that if both of those guys brought pressure to that side. Neither dropped off.
All right, so that's going to end the third quarter here.
And took advantage.
Lions are up 17-9.
Lions outscored Minnesota by 4 in the third. And they lead by 8 in the battle for the #1 seed in the NFC North title. Sunday Night Football continues from the north after this.
February, take an extraordinary journey.
Do you trust me or not?
It's astounding that this is our home.
Everyone deserves somebody who will fight for them.
What did you do? 3 shows. 1 night. All new February 23rd on NBC.
Hey, pal. Ready for bed?
Hey, Dad. Do we really have the fastest internet speeds?
Yeah, with Spectrum, absolutely.
Oh, that's cool. Can I use that to research volcanoes super fast?
Of course.
Can you learn to make a diorama super fast?
Yeah, you can do that too.
How fast exactly?
The absolute fast. When's your project due?
Tomorrow morning.
How much have you done? Okay. I'll get the glue.
The fastest internet whenever you need it. From Spectrum.
Hi, I'm Joe Cereal, Top Tier Roofing. Did you know that Top Tier Roofing offers a lifetime product warranty and a 25-year workmanship warranty, both of which are transferable? We also have a 10% discount on military and first responders. We're an Owens Corning Platinum Preferred Contractor with outstanding customer satisfaction, and we're accredited with the Better Business Bureau. Schedule a free estimate at toptierroofingcny.com or call us today at 315-877-3760. We'll treat your home like our own, serving Central New York and beyond. Top Tier Roofing. The proof is in the roof.
I'll be moving along, singing my song, running around, ain't nothing wrong. The live long day.
Upstate Orthopedics knows how important it is to get back to what you love. So take those steps. Move. Move up. Move forward. Do what moves you. Call Upstate Orthopedics today.
IBEW Local 43 NECA Union Electricians. We're on the job for you.
Tonight's SNF sites are provided by Nationwide. We take you through the Detroit Historical Museum, which is the history of this city, the history of the American auto industry. Big auto show is in town next week. The show tonight is here at Ford Field. The Vikings in town, the #1 seed on the line. The Lions Lions lead by 8. Fourth quarter begins. Terry McCauley, our rules analyst. Melissa Stark on the sideline. Mike Tirico.
All right, so here's the fourth quarter.
Here in the booth, the 45. Goff on first down.
And that's going to be a first down. Sam Laporta's got it.
Brings him down. And another Lion first down.
Sam Laporta is starting to get hot himself. 4 touchdowns in the last 5 games, and we talked to him, and he was like, hey, I'm not one to go complain, but we got so many weapons right now, you got to spread it around a little bit.
I know, right? Jaden's messages always get deleted.
Interception, but maybe his 3rd pick 6.
Wow.
Of the season. He got the Giants and the Jets this year. So close to a game changer, a season changer.
So close.
You would have to pay me a lot of money to throw a wide receiver screen to Van Ginkel's side. Oh, he had it. He played it perfectly.
Van Ginkel pretty much had that intercepted, but then just dropped it.
Wow.
I feel like shit.
Goff's run of 10 straight completions. 2nd and 10. Throwing inside. That's kind of the 10 needed. As St. Brown makes the catch. Voting for the All-Pro teams happens tomorrow. They'll be announced at the end of the year, but that guy has a great chance to be on it again.
Just throw into the blitz. Once they blitz that side and drop back with that zone underneath it, that's the void in the zone. And it was interesting, wasn't it? Talking to Jared Goff, he goes, Chris, I know how to play these guys. Like, if they're going to blitz, we know how to take advantage of it. If they're going to play off, I know how to take advantage of that too. We're going to be all right. He got hit a lot tonight, but
yeah,
all right so far.
Skipper eligible again. Goff scans, fires, Jameson Williams.
And Jameson Williams gets the first down.
14-yard line. That's another first down for a speed guy who Chris is starting to put the pieces
Brings it to the 14-yard.
Watch the eyes here of Jared Goff. He's going to go to at least his 3rd look here and stare right in the face of a defender that's going to hit him right in the chops, and yet he continued to use his brain to understand
How are your tires
where
doing?
the next one was. Where's the next one? Where's the next one? And the one thing that Goff has asked his coaching staff this year is give me more. Give me more. Don't feel like I'm limited to only so much.
Gerard Mayo's kind of a noob.
Number 13.
Here's a rookie coach. And touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs. His 2nd of the game. And the Lions are opening this one up.
His 3rd touchdown of the night.
That'll make it 23-9.
Nothing better than having tight ends that know how to block here. Sam Laporta.
No, Jaden, you're wrong. It was a Lions touchdown, Jaden. It was a not a Vikings touchdown, Mr. Jaden.
Again, set it up to the inside.
Yeah, you're the idiot, Jaden. Yeah, you're dumb. And the kick is good.
No one pushing and shoving here, and they'll go to their sidelines. No player in the National Football League this year has more touchdowns than that man. Jahmyr Gibbs to the end zone for the 19th time this year. Puts Detroit on top, 24-9.
What's Danny doing?
He saved so much bundling home and auto with the personal price plan that he got excited.
Bundle is live!
And bundled football with football.
Bundle, amigos!
Oh my God, Jaden.
With the personal price plan.
You're such a fucking freak, dude. You're such a fucking freak, dude. You deleted your messages, bro. Bro. You deleted your. Oh my God, this dude deleted his messages, bro. Oh my God, he was such an idiot, and then he couldn't even own that he was an idiot. Oh my God, bro, look at this fucking dude.
Crispy chicken nuggets to try. The weekend.
Wow, what a fucking moron.
Twerk for days. And getting home. And your little brother. And why you drive
Wow, dude. Wow.
my truck.
Really?
And why one tight spot. And the strength. And the smarts. I knew it. And the Silverado family of trucks. And Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
My baby girl is home.
A family reunion.
You're sweet and sensitive, and she likes to shoot things.
With Southern hospitality.
Why would you take her on in paintball?
We were on the same team.
Happy's Place. Friday on NBC and Peacock.
Melissa Stark back in Detroit. We've been talking all night long about injuries to this Lions defense. We have a few more to add. Cornerback Terrion Arnold. We saw him being helped off the field, putting zero pressure on his right leg, clearly in a lot of pain. He was very emotional. He was immediately carted off. He is questionable with a foot injury. Also, defensive lineman Pat O'Connor, he is out with a calf injury.
All right, Melissa, so a couple more injuries for a Detroit team that, if they can hold on for 13 minutes, will get a week to get some rest, get the bye, get the number 1 seed.
About to see snow next weekend for the first time in like 3 years.
Here in the fourth is
Where
a
you
Viking
live.
team that has won 9 straight. Their longest win streak since
Fucking
1975.
Argentina.
They're trying to grab a number 1 seed for the 4th time in franchise history, but they haven't done it since that 15-1 season back in 1998. Since seeding began back in 1975, the Lions have never been the number 1 seed. Touchback. Minnesota takes over at the 30. Chris?
Alex Anzalone had a plate put in his forearm. He just got cleared to be able to play, and the Minnesota Vikings really wish that he had not.
Here they stayed above Jaden.
Throughout the course of the day, but his real impact
That's
has been
Georgia,
in the
right?
defense. He has done a job on T.J. Hawkinson, someone they probably would not have had an answer for, but for the fact that he returned, and his return alone. Everybody says the same thing.
Bro, this fucking dude couldn't even own that he was fucking stupid, bro. He's a fucking moron idiot, and he couldn't even own it, bro.
The Vikings make a quick strike from the 30, going to begin on the ground. Cam Akers cuts back, ducks under.
Give me about a 3-yard gain for Cam Akers.
Returning carbon fiber cast. That's what he put out on social media today. The surgery, the result of what that carbon fiber cast is covering. Everybody wants to be a dog. Well, he has been one and then some here tonight. 2nd and 8. Swing it out. Akers.
And that's going to be complete, but about a 3-yard gain for Cam Akers there.
Like Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison have more deep, big plays than any wide receiver duo in the National Football League. They have 8 touchdowns between them. Tonight, not a single pass over 20 yards deep. It has been the secondary. It has been keeping a lid on it. And it has been the defensive coordinator and Aaron Glenn that had the guts to play those receivers with man coverage.
5 targets for Addison, 8 for Jefferson. 3rd and 5. Lions just bring 4 this time. Still Darnold flushed off the spot. Has to throw it.
And that's going to be incomplete. A flag is down.
It's incomplete. Anzalone looking back. He was covering Hawkinson, and I think that's where they may have contact downfield.
Holding. Defense number 34.
You got ass fucked by Hurricane Helene.
I'll say it again.
You should like sue her. That's kind of like
by the Vikings that the
inappropriate.
Detroit Lions would be very physical like that all night long, and that they sort of budget in a penalty or 2. If you get it, it's okay, but you're going to win a lot more of those battles.
And now yet another Lions defensive player is shaken up, and it's Levi Onwuzurike, one of the few players who's been up front for a good part of the season.
And he leads this team with quarterback hits, so he is somebody who actually has got pressure on the quarterback.
Onwuzurike has done back injuries and a couple of spinal fusions. It's their 2nd-round pick back in 2021.
Yeah, Mike, I think that we've got to begin to see Sam Darnold get the ball out of his hand quickly. Some slants, some little pick plays, some little things to get a couple of catch and runs going. Because what has not worked tonight has been the scramble throws. When he's gotten outside the pocket, it has been nothing for the Minnesota Vikings. Just get it out of his hand. Let's get some rhythm throws going.
Akers remains the back. He's going to get a swing here on the outside.
Man, Cam Akers going to get about 1 yard there.
To knock him down.
This Amik Robertson's made about 3 plays tonight, one down in the red zone to save a touchdown, where he saw something and reacted to it and made a saving tackle or a saving play.
Trying to unlock Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, Jaden is very stupid. I like Jaden plays up like this, like, it's like, fucking high citizen, you know? Like, he's like this fucking high up person of power and intelligence. But really, he's just a fucking moron. And then he makes fun of others.
But the versatility of these players, the versatility of the Anzalonis and the Brian Branches and the Amik Robertson, all playing a different position than they anticipated playing, coming out here and locking up a very exciting offense.
Vikes have to get to midfield. Probably a couple of shots to do it. Here comes the pressure. Darnold in trouble.
And Darnold's gonna get brought down. He is sacked. And the Lions are looking like they might get the first seed.
So what is happening? Here it is again. This little cross blitz inside opens everything up because now it's just a one-on-one block on the outside for Cam Robinson, and they're used to getting support. Somebody sliding that way, a back, a tight end, something. But because of all the pressure up the gut, they have forced the one-on-ones, and they've won the one-on-ones.
4th and 16.
Right kicks to Cleve Raymond.
And he's going to punt it away. And that's going to be caught, and it's going to be brought down at about the 25.
25, Trent Sherfield, the gunner, over there at the stop. Well, the man who had the
so the Lions will take over.
Dayton Hutchinson. He's watching Al Qadim Muhammad and a bunch of guys come in there and do it. And he's watching the sideline, loving every second of it.
Well, Geico's 85 years isn't just about time, you know. It means experience. I mean, put it this way. If I told you I'd been jarring raspberry preserves for 85 years, what would you think? Well, at first, you'd be like, that has got to be some scrumptious jam. And then you'd think, he looks fantastic. I must know his skincare routine.
Geico, saving people money for 85 years.
Beg your pardon.
You know, most people quit their New Year's resolutions by the second Friday in January. It's called Quitter's Day. Look it up. But what if we didn't quit right after starting? Or because it's raining or something? What if we had some extra motivation? This year, what if a little bit of help on our wrists
Goal achieved.
could help us quit quitting?
To 50 years with my best friend.
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty absorbs spills like a sponge and is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
With Chevy Equinox EV, you can wake up every day with a full charge. Your crew can have a roomy, no-compromise interior. And starting around $34,995, you and your money can go further in America's most affordable EV with over 315 miles of range. Equinox EV, a vehicle you know, value you'd expect, and a dealer right down the street. Go EV without changing a thing. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Sure, a meal like this is an option. But this is Applebee's really big meal deal. Choose our new hand-breaded Big Clucket Chicken Sandwich or the stacked classic bacon cheeseburger, plus endless fries and drinks, all for just $9.99.
back in Detroit, where Aiden Hutchinson is on the sidelines for the first time since his injury week 6. He has been very involved down here, looking at the tablet, coaching guys up, telling them they're playing championship defense. And speaking of championships, you may have heard that he said he'd be back if the Lions are in the Super Bowl. I asked him about that comment. He said, I can't give you a timeline, no promises, but I'm manifesting getting back.
And it's going to be a first down. Jahmyr Gibbs going to keep on going. He's going to finally be brought down. That's a long run, though.
Long run for Gibbs. Pushed out at the end by Murphy. But Brock Wright kept hustling.
This is why everybody loves the outside zone, because if it pops, there's nobody left to defend it. And Gibbs is somebody
all the way down to
that
the
once
27.
he gets a half a step,
The Vikings
it is over.
27.
People don't catch him. You can see what was happening with Cameron Bynum. He turned and sprinted at an angle like he was chasing Usain Bolt or something. That looked like a lot of the Detroit Lions running game we've seen all year, to be honest with you.
There's a 47-yard gain for Gibbs. He goes over 100 yards. At the 27-yard line. To him inside for 4 to the 23. So the Lions here, Chris, tonight have run 55 plays, and Gibbs has had a 25 of the 55.
And he's been brilliant. And the flip side is that Minnesota on the other side is 3 for 14 now on 3rd and 4th downs.
Yeah.
And the red zone's been horrible, right? So all the money downs for Minnesota on offense.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, Jay.
Or the Detroit
This team
Lions
actually hasn't won a single game in
I
2025.
tell you, if you want to make a case for how to be a head coach, do what Aaron Glenn has done tonight against this offense.
Lots of folks taking notice, as they have the last couple of years, with Glenn, the defensive coordinator. Gibbs, first down, inside the 15, tackled at the 14 by Bynum. Over 103 straight games. Barry Sanders, the last Lion, to do that. And Gibbs with 161 yards from scrimmage. That's one more than he had against the Vikings in the first game between these teams.
You know, Mike, sometimes when we do a Steelers game, when the Steelers are playing well and they're beginning to grind it out, and then the fourth quarter, and you can see a team just begin to wear down and sort of right down Mike Tomlin's alley, right, when they're playing like that. That's what it feels like when the Lions get it going, too.
From the 14, it was Gibbs, 5 more to the 19, and Chris, it feels like a wear down the Vikings' 3rd and 4th quarter, and that comes back to an offensive line that has seen Aaron Glenn's defense do the job, and now they're doing their part as they get the ball back after the Vikings are stopped.
Yeah, I think Aaron Glenn deserves a little vacation on the beach. He looked very comfortable. I think he's a confident guy. You know, he said that he called a couple of old friends, including Deion Sanders, to see if they could play cornerback for him or not in this game. He said, no, I don't think so, but he said, well, I'll play my guys then. They played really well.
Goff, that one's there. He's going to turn it upfield and try to minimize the loss of yardage. He's going to be out of bounds back at the 13-yard line. It should be a credited sack to Jonathan Bullard. Doesn't get many of them. We'll see if they give him a sack or not. The 3rd down coming up. No stop here for Kevin O'Connell's team.
But Kevin O'Connell now is going to have to acknowledge something, and that is that this is an offense that needs to be able to get the ball out of their hands on their side and not
You hear the Jared Goff chants.
like they've seen tonight. Wants to beat them up and force their quarterback to sprint wide.
And that's going to be complete. Going to be just short, though.
7-yard line to
Sam Laporta.
They got a field goal, makes it an 18-point game.
So yeah, field goal would it would be a 3-possession game.
For the moment,
regardless.
offense out there.
Right, I would kick this
Touchdown. Yeah, I would just kick the field goal.
Those folks who question the Lions who went for it on 4th down all the time, and what they did in the NFC Championship.
They're going for it.
14 on 4th and 2, up 3 on 4th and 3. They went for it, lining up to go for it here.
Yeah, the flag is down.
conversation here. Make sure they've all got the same thing. Is it offside on Minnesota in a first down?
Neutral zone infraction, defense, number 42. Half the distance of the goal, the yardage is enough for a first down.
Not enough for a first down.
So turbo set is the activation code. That is when they typically snap the ball. Turbo, the next sound, they snap the ball. They went up there with the dummy snap count on that one, and that time they told the offensive line, we're not snapping the ball. They built it up, turbo set, and after the entire game, the Minnesota Vikings defense
So it's a first down.
Go on turbo set, they didn't that time.
That's the team that goes for it all the time. So, of course, they're going to go for it on fourth down, except for the time that they didn't. The first and goal.
And going to be just short of a touchdown. Oh, it's still going. Wow, touchdown. Wow. Jahmyr Gibbs gets his third touchdown of the night. Oh, my God. It's a blowout now.
The Lions record for touchdowns in a game.
You want to describe this offense, here's how you do it. Watch all the guys coming up at the end of this and pushing their offensive teammate into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, I think the Vikings are screwed.
Time after time, and it has simply been sort of the personification, really, of the spirit of this football team.
The extra point.
And the kick is good.
64th time as many as anyone in the league this year. The men from Motown might be staying here in January.
He looks down at his queen.
No, Jaden was right. He said it was going to be a blowout.
I'll be in two.
Let's work on that French, shall we?
Avoir, madame, à bientôt. Au revoir, bientôt. More, à bientôt. Au revoir, madame.
Bye.
À bientôt.
Now search with AI Assistant in the Hotels.com app.
I joined SoFi because they've helped millions of members earn more money, save more money, borrow better, and invest for their ambitions. Join a generational player. SoFi, get your money right.
It's here. Wendy's new salted caramel frosty. Rich, sweet, salted caramel? Caramel. Whatever. The iconic frosty with a salted caramel twist. Gotta be Wendy's.
The booking app I used didn't have Agent Force, so an AI agent didn't know to move my reservations inside or know what I like to eat, which is not that.
What's up, my brother?
Oh, hey, bud.
We really needed this rain, right?
Agent Force helps restaurants prevent dining disasters.
Paddle on over.
It's what AI was meant to be.
We got you, brother.
Let's Monopoly go! Hee-hee! Chris! Kiki! Ready, tycoons? It's go time! Cash grab!
Kiki, I won again?
Ah! Daddy will be back soon! We're swimming in it now!
Wisdom. Busted.
Nothing beats playing with friends, except bankrupting friends.
Give it to me.
Right, this look at Amik Robertson is brought to you by Bounty. There it is. What a night by number 21. Amik Robertson matched up against one of the great receivers in the game, maybe in the history of the game, and yet every time he has had to make a play. He has gone toe-to-toe, nose-to-nose on the outside with Justin Jefferson, and he has won. He has a lot to do with why they were willing to go out and play man coverage. Aaron Glenn believed in him. He led a match against Justin Jefferson, and they won this game in large part to the job he did.
Another touchback. There's Melissa.
Yeah, Mike. Justin Jefferson and Amik Robertson, they go way back. They faced each other in both high school and college in Louisiana. And Justin told me that playing against Amik draws out his competitive spirit, makes him go a little harder. He loves these matchups with the back and forth and the trash talk. And he said Amik is definitely a big trash talker. With a guy like that, he just have to make a couple big plays to shut him up. It doesn't seem like he shut him up tonight.
Robertson's name's going to be talked about a lot coming out of this game, and what he's done is pretty detailed throughout this season. Again, free agent acquisition by the Lions, who remade their secondary, which was a weak spot last year. 5:10 to go, and the pass to Hawkinson is erased by Anzalone, and we were talking about Kwasi Mensah for Minnesota, all the great stuff he's done. Brad Holmes, the executive VP, the general manager, guy who's built this Lions team, signed Amik Robertson 2 years, $9 million. You talk about a signing that paid off. Just among the acquisitions and the drafting that this Lions organization has done. Trying to win back-to-back division titles here tonight. Darnold searching for something here. And Sam's going to take off, get a first down, get out of bounds around the 40-yard line. Stopping the clock until the next snap as we're under 5 minutes with 4:35 to go.
You know, they completely redid the cornerback room this year, right? They just did. They brought in Carlton Davis from the Bucs. They brought in Amik Robertson, and they drafted Terrion Arnold. Well, now Amik Robertson's the only one that's left, and he was supposed to play in the slot, but because everybody got hurt, they had to put him outside. And by golly, he's been better outside than he was in the slot. And he was good out there. And then they had Brian Branch that they could substitute back into the slot. So we're in that time of year now where everybody's got to be able to play everywhere. And Robertson's versatility has come up huge here.
And the flag is down for delay of game.
Delay a game, offense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
This Minnesota team's not done by any stretch, Chris, because both of these teams were sensational on the road this year. Minnesota's only loss was in LA, and in that game, they lost their left tackle right before halftime.
But this was the night to get them. But their defense was hurting. They're missing key guys. This was the night to get them, and they didn't have answers.
Here's Neal. About 8. Gets out of bounds. Branch took him there. 4.5 to go. We talked about that injury to Darrisaw. Their outstanding left tackle really was the standout guy on their offensive line. Cam Robinson
what do you mean, damn Sam?
And really done a good job for this team. They traded for him right at the deadline from Jacksonville. You don't find left tackles on the side of the road who can come in and do what he's done. Darnold, big ball downfield. Nothing there for Naylor. But there's a flag down around the 41-yard line.
Holding, defense, number 29, 5-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
That's on Kendall Vildor of the Lions, is now in as the corner because of the injury to Arnold.
Yeah, he did start weeks 12 and 13 because of some injuries. He's a good player, but got caught on that one. But, Mike, you don't take a team that's sort of ravaged at the cornerback position and go, I got an idea. Let's play Justin Jefferson and these guys more man-to-man. Let's just go take them on. That's what they did. And they not only got away with it, it was huge, and they look like they've got a plan now going forward.
Darnold hit as he threw.
Yeah, it's complete.
Bounce up to him. Let's see, it's marked as a catch at the 47-yard line.
Hawkinson.
Peek at that. 4:10 to go. Good hands down on the ground if he caught it. He did. Terrific hands from Hawkinson. Got him underneath. Still in all, Dan Campbell's going to throw a challenge flag.
And Sam Darnold is limping all over the place out there. They're out to look on at him right now.
Oh, that's not good.
Mentioned he was getting pressure right in his face as he threw.
Detroit is challenging the ruling on the field of a completed catch.
So the Lions are challenging this.
Let's see. We'll see what they say as they look at it. Here's what they're going to look at in New York. Looked like it bounced from our booth here. At our angle, but you saw where his hands were underneath. This is what happened is Darnold got his feet tangled inside there. He came up limping. We'll check on both after this.
I was out on a delivery when I came across a snake, a rattler.
FedEx presents Tall Tales of True Deliveries.
There we were, driver versus reptile. Our battle was legendary. Wait a second. You don't own a pet snake, do you? Maybe now. My friends will believe me.
If this is what we did for one delivery, see what we can do for your business. FedEx.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check your spelling first before taking off your shirts.
Stu, Virginia.
So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
We ready?
I need to get me a new phone. You need to trade in that old busted up phone. You can get you a brand new iPhone 16 Pro. T-Mobile, it's on them. At T-Mobile, it's better over here. Families save 20% every month. What a deal.
To all you new and existing customers, trade in your busted old phone, and T-Mobile will give you a brand new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on us. Plus, families can save 20% when they switch.
T-Mobile is one of none. Go get that.
What he said.
Walmart Plus. It's Walmart Plus free delivery on game day essentials, which saves you time so you can perfect your 7-layer dip. It also saves you money if you want to add an 8th layer. Because just like your team, you take risks. Walmart Plus. It's Walmart Plus.
The season comes down to this. The whole world watching. Let's go, man. Everybody in this huddle is ready for this moment. Set the goal for the first snap. Go time.
After review, the ruling of a catch has been determined it was incomplete.
Oh. The call's reversed, so it's a successful challenge.
One more challenge, and they are not charged a timeout.
All right, so that last look from behind, we saw more of the ball bouncing on the ground. So the reset brings it back to 2nd and 10 with 4:20 to go. As Darnold limping after the last play, hangs in, stays in, and finds Jefferson.
Oh.
The football on the deflection to the hands of Josh Pascal.
Wow.
Who's taking off and out of bounds around the 30. We'll have to determine if it was a catch, fumble, or incomplete. Kendall Vildor knocked it away.
Rolling on the field is a catch, fumbled and recovered by the defense. It's first down.
Nice. So the Lions get it back there. And yeah, they've now done it. They've locked up the win.
Little punch out.
Does he do something after the catch 1-2?
The Lions will win the game.
It says incomplete. Catch 1-2. Terry?
Absolutely, Mikey. He does not take that additional step with control before he loses control. That's incomplete pass.
And 16 seconds.
2, punch out. Incomplete.
Thank you, sir. Great use of the expedited review.
Wow, actually they reviewed it. They overturned it. It's 3rd and 10.
Look at the chain there of Justin Jefferson without thinking about last week.
It may still pretty much could be a Lions win though.
Playing the Packers carried to Valentine in coverage. Chain came off. Justin found a way to keep going and didn't lose the chain. You left yours at home tonight. This is under the tie. I didn't check that far. Minnesota tonight. 3 of 12 on 3rd down. 0-4 in this half.
I mean, it's over, Jaden. Let's be real, it's over. There's literally no chance the Vikings can come back.
So it'll be 4th and 10.
tell you, we have seen some team effort on the defensive side. Darius Smith has filled in and at least given them that one edge rusher, right? That can make a difference.
Darius Smith, who was on a 2-win Cleveland team when the trade happened. He came here to a team that was at the top of the NFC and may end the night on top of the NFC.
What the hell?
As the #1 seed. And this one, snap by snap, is grinding to a halt.
Delay of game. Offense, number 14. 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
So that's 2 on this drive from Minnesota.
It was interesting. We had a chance to talk with Darius Smith, and he was on that Vikings team a couple of years ago. Because these offensive linemen are the same. I know their weaknesses. And maybe he does.
He's a stint with the Bears, shy of the NFC North cycle. He's played for the Packers, the Vikings, and now here, hoping to get a ring with the Lions. 4th and 15. And of course, this first and goal. Darnold throws.
Yeah, that's incomplete.
And that has been the story.
That'll do it.
The Lions creating effective pressure.
Still got some
Rushing Darnold.
garbage time to go through, but that'll do it.
Zeros here. You don't have time to throw it way down there. These guys are running routes all the way down the field. You got to break this off, or your quarterback's going to die. They're sending one more.
Jaden, are you high?
Blockers, and all night long, Sam Darnold has just been getting hit and hit and hit. What a performance. I've seen a lot this season. This is a stunning defensive performance by the Detroit Lions.
Yeah. Yeah. 5 is after 4, Jaden.
With a flag down, Williams taken down by Cameron Bynum. I think that was Springing Williams.
Pass interference. Offense number 89. It's a 10-yard penalty. 1st down.
Rock Wright, the tight end.
Take a look on the outside against Metellus. Down the field.
On too soon. So back it up to 1st and 20. Kevin O'Connell's thoughts of 4 minutes away from, in all likelihood, turning to a game in a place where he was before being the Vikings head coach. LA against the Rams. Greg Reynolds in for Gibbs. Goes down to stay in bounds and gets 18 yards on the carry. So next weekend, wild card weekend, powered by Verizon. Here is the lineup. First 3 of the AFC games. Chargers Texans on CBS, Steelers Ravens on Prime Video, and then Sunday afternoon begins with the Broncos in Orchard Park. And then the NFC wildcard games, Green Bay, Philadelphia on Fox. We're in Tampa for the Commanders against the Buccaneers. It looks like it'll be the Rams going, or rather the Vikings going to the Rams on Monday night. Jameson Williams, same play other side, dives inbounds and forward.
Yeah, 1st down.
But his dive was a little shy of the 1st down.
No, just shy.
Kevin Zeitler came off on the last play holding his right leg, and of course with the score what it is, this is much more significant now. Let's take a look if we can see what happened here. Stretching and reaching and then grabbing in the hamstring knee area. Significant.
Zeitler, who was acquired from the Ravens. Christian Mahogany, who's in the game, started at left guard for the injured Graham Glasgow against Chicago a couple of weeks ago.
Timeout. Detroit.
And Zeitler's the guy that does so much of the pulling. You'll see him a lot of times coming from the backside and leading Gibbs and leading Montgomery on some of those pulling plays across the formation. I guarantee you, Campbell is worried about that.
Well, next week we go to Florida, to Tampa Bay, and this was the Week 1 matchup. And Tampa Bay beat Washington, but a very different Washington team now with Jaden Daniels. We saw them clinch their playoff spot last Sunday night, and they will take on the Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield, NFC South champs for the 4th time. 7:30 Eastern Football Night in America will get us going. And we'll have the game in our normal Sunday night time slot. From Tampa, Bucks and Commanders. Saw the playoffs a few years ago, when Washington was the Washington football team at that point, back in the COVID season. Well, Ben Johnson and the Lions, now albeit an extra game, 17 games, but still a new record is set, whatever number you get to. They're shy of that 2013 Broncos with Peyton Manning for the 2nd most touchdowns in the season in NFL history.
You know, it's so funny. You feel like this Lions offense really didn't have a great game. And you look up and there's 31 points on the board. You know, I mean, that's the kind of standard that they have lived up to this entire season.
And we hit the 2-minute warning here at Ford Field. By the way, that prior catch by Jameson Williams got him to a 1,000-yard season. In case you were wondering, why is Williams in the game? Why were they throwing to Jameson? That's maybe part of it. Like we saw with Mike Evans, Tampa.
Was that great or what? That was fantastic.
I was scared for the Bucs for just a second at that point, but as he tied Jerry Rice's record for 1,000-yard seasons. So we saw Sam Darnold limping a play or so ago, and immediately thoughts go to, okay, who's the backup? Well, Nick Mullins is the backup, but there's Daniel Jones, who was the starter for the Giants. And remember, as things fell apart with the Giants and he left there, Minnesota acquired him. Kevin O'Connell just kind of got him ready and just in the bullpen, and he could be in a position to come in when they get to the playoffs. J.J. McCarthy was supposed to be the starting quarterback for this team this year at some point, but he got injured in the first preseason game. And Chris, the lengthy conversation going forward, whenever this Vikings season ends, will be what's next at quarterback for Minnesota.
Yeah, and if you're Sam Darnold, you go, what else do you want out of me, right? He's been nearly perfect this entire season, and yet we are talking about multiple
warning
that may end up being his replacement a year from now.
Ivan Pace goes to Neil Reynolds, a loss of a yard back to the 30-yard line. JJ's rehab from the knee injury has gone well, according to all accounts. He's been fully immersed in meetings. And when we talk to the Vikings about it, you know, hey, is this a problem? What are you going to do next year? Well, maybe it's not a problem. Maybe you just franchise Darnold and you have the 2 quarterbacks. You take another year to figure it out.
You literally have to see what happens. How much will somebody else offer Sam Darnold? That is going to be very much a part of the equation. They could tag him, they could keep him, but they're also loading up in case they can't.
How did a 15-1 team score 0 points? It was really the minor league Chiefs.
Chance to remind you, Chevrolet postgame is coming up. Melissa's going to interview the stars of the game, and we'll look ahead to our wild card game in Tampa between the Commanders and the Buccaneers. Lions are going to let this clock run down, take the most time off the clock. And they've got a guy backing up Jared Goff again in Teddy Bridgewater, who coached a state high school champion in Miami at his alma mater, then came back to the Lions a few weeks ago. He was here last year. He's enjoying the atmosphere here tonight as the Lions are a snap away from wrapping up the #1 seed in the NFC North title.
All I can think about is who's going to come in here and beat these guys.
He is just short of it.
Just short.
Will not get the first down. It belongs to the Vikings with 20. The clock should have stopped. It was a 4th down run. It didn't. Get that sorted out here.
Well, they just said Vikings ball, so it will be reset.
Minnesota going to L.A. to face the Rams on Monday night. And Jared Goff will lead this offense off the field to a nice hand from this crowd. Some of the Lions fans doing the Vikings skull chant as well. It's the joy of divisional rivals, right?
I mean, this has been an impressive year for these guys. The Kansas City Chiefs are the Kansas City Chiefs, and they're tremendous, and they're going to be the favorite, but close behind based on how many people they were missing.
And that's going to do it.
And what they were able to do. What Aaron Glenn was
So the Lions are going to win this game 31-9.
coaching performances I've seen all year.
And the Vikings will have to play against the Rams next week in LA. That'll be the game that I'll be streaming next Monday. And the Lions will get the first seed. They'll get a bye next week, and they'll get home field advantage all the way through the playoffs. I mean, obviously up until the Super Bowl.
Road to the Super Bowl in the NFC comes through Detroit.
Yeah.
For the first time. Final score tonight, Lions 31, Vikings 9. The Chevrolet postgame comes up after these messages.
This week,
3, 2, 1.
Jimmy starts the new year with new shows. That's what I'm talking about. With Cameron Diaz and Jamie Foxx, Pamela Anderson, Joe Manganiello, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Charlie D'Amelio. New Tonight Show this week.
I'm David from Zero Draft, giving Central New York families the opportunity to qualify for NYSERDA incentives to upgrade your home insulation. We have helped thousands of homeowners qualify for low cost and oftentimes free energy saving home insulation. Call Zero Draft to schedule your free home energy audit. We'll help you find incentives based on your household income. Zero Draft will help you throughout the entire process to get you qualified and keep you comfortable in your home. Save energy, save money, and enjoy year-round comfort with Zero Draft.
Just got a testimonial from a guy, Adam from Fulton, who had been put through the ringer.
He says would 100% recommend the team at Stanley.
Yeah, it was a pretty boring game tonight.
Been dealing with a workplace injury for over
honestly,
a year.
I really expected it to kind of be a
all my
bloodbath.
questions of how the Stanley system
But
works.
it wasn't.
And in my eye,
Jaden
I've
was
gone
right
above
about it,
and
though.
beyond what I expected.
About it being a blowout. Jaden texted me before the game and said that it was going to be a
Once
blowout.
again, when we
And he was
work
right.
together, we win.
Stanley Long.
We're your neighbors, friends, and your family. We care about our community, your business, and most important, you.
We support charities like the United Way, McMahon Ryan Child Advocacy Center, right up members of IBEW Local 43 and NECA Contractors. You don't just see our work, you live it. From the JMA Wireless Dome, hospitals, schools, and city buildings, the IBEW is part of the community.
Yeah, I got a headache.
Central New York's future is bright, and the IBEW Local 43 and NECA will continue to help light, power, and grow Central New York.
Not everyone has the experience and passion we do to fight for every client. We
gotta
know
read
they're
off the
counting on us to
stats.
protect their families, employees, businesses, and themselves, and to be there when they need us with 5-star local service. The big guys just don't have our local independence or commitment to offering the best value and choice of insurance programs. Choice, competitive pricing, and 5-star service. That's CH Insurance. In your corner.
IBEW Local 43 NECA Union Electricians. We're on the job for you.
Welcome to the Chevrolet postgame. Here now, Mike Tirico.
For the first time in the Super Bowl year, the Detroit
So yeah, Sam Darnold was 18 for 41, had 166 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions though.
21 unanswered.
Aaron Jones
Number 1 seed. Players of the game,
went,
Gibbs,
had 10 carries, 45 yards. Cam Akers had 6 carries, 65 yards. And Sam Darnold had 3 carries, 10 yards.
Yes, they are. You guys clinched the number 1 seed.
Here's
the
Jahmyr
first
Gibbs.
time in Lions history. Alex, what does that mean to the team and to the city?
It means a lot. I mean, first thing for the team, we had a week 5 bye, so it'll feel good to get a nice bye week and, re-energize and recoup and get ready for the divisional round.
Yeah, and this is your first game back after missing
Here's
6
Alex
games.
Anzalone.
We saw the stitches and the fractured forearm. How does this defense get it done with so many injuries?
I think just the energy, guys playing together, just doing their job. The last few weeks we just haven't been playing clean football, and tonight we put it together. And when guys fly around, we make plays.
Yeah, you sure did. And this guy
Here's
over
Jahmyr
here
Gibbs.
made some plays. You told me this week, Jahmyr, that you love getting the football. Did you know that you'd get it that much tonight?
No, I don't know how many times I got it. I don't know. How many?
A lot, okay? But you have the most total
And Amik
touchdowns
Robertson
now
is
in
over
the
there, too.
NFL. You said it's so fun to play in this offense. It's like backyard football. How much does that stat mean to you?
I mean, I didn't know until like 2 days ago. I wasn't even close. So, I mean, just tribute to the O-line and the play caller, man. They did a great job. You know, we work hard every week, right? And it's paid off. So.
You got the ball 28 times, by the way. Amik, come on, has good reaction there. This is Amik's first game ball ever, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, well,
God is good, man. God is good.
You earned it. You went up against a guy that you know so well in Justin Jefferson. You've been playing against him since high school. How did you get the better of that matchup?
Just being me, man. You know, Detroit gave me a chance, man, to come in and showcase what I could do. You feel me? And I just wanted to come out here and show them that I was the guy for the job, man. This is an unbelievable feeling. You know, we got some great fans, man, great coaches, and some unbelievable, team. I got some unbelievable teammates, man. It's just an unreal feeling.
And tell the city, tell the fans what this team is capable of.
A lot. Like the ceiling is high. I can't even tell you what we capable, but I know each and every week we're gonna go out there and we're gonna play Lions football. We're gonna play competitive football and fly around because we hear the noise. We hear all of it, but keep on feeling us. We know what our goal is.
Yep, we all know what your goal is. Yep. Congratulations, guys. Enjoy.
Thank you. All right, Melissa, thank you.
Hell yeah.
Those guys, they are heading for a much.
So nice ones for the Lions tonight, 31-9. I'm gonna end this shit right here. Fun times tonight. I want to thank